My name is Adedina. Melvin will hopefully be showing up very soon, but he's on his way. But I am, finally here with my boy Steven.
Yes, sir.
You couldn't make it last week, but that's fine. We always make a way.
Amen.
The Bible says there's a will. There's definitely a way. So we definitely found a way to definitely get him on the podcast. I really wish I had you on last week because it got very heated. Mm-hmm. Mostly just because there was a lot of things being said. So what I'll start off with is with what you've seen this week so far. Yeah. What are you... Granted, it's still only the first 3-4 games for some people. Mm-hmm. Really, I think some people are only like 2 games. Yeah. We haven't really seen what everything's gonna look like, but from what you have seen, what are you seeing? Who is standing out to you? What teams are standing out to you? What teams are disappointing you?
First things first, I gotta say, we thank God that the NBA season is back. Finally have something to do.
Basketball. I'm joking. Football was there.
Oh yeah.
It's baseball. Hey, shout out to the Stros.
Hey man, we're taking a dub tonight. By the way, we're taking a dub tonight.
Look, Chelsea lost today. Granted, I'm not mad because we did not go there to win. Apparently, from the way we played, the way Lampard, we didn't go to win. But Astros, you have no bloody excuse.
Tonight, finish it. No, tonight.
Take it home.
Yes,
because that game yesterday was just Verlander. We may have 1-on-1 with what you did yesterday. Look, but we better win today.
When we win today, everything, Verlander, I'm gonna forgive you. Because that title, lifting up the trophy in their house, is gonna be sweet.
It's in Houston. It's in Houston. Because we played 3 over there straight.
Yeah.
3 of them.
Definitely tonight. End it. Yeah.
Most definitely.
Yes, sir.
All right.
But back to basketball. So far so good. Like Ade, said, it's only week 1. But some of the positives that I will say, first things first, I'm going to start with the young man that goes by the name of Trae Young. My goodness. That's a bad man right there. That's a bad man right there.
Bad man, but he's still getting a lot of turnovers. So you have to prep.
True.
No. Those terms are the terms are issue though.
Look,
like,
here's one thing I noticed. It was like somebody made a meme or something. There was like something like this. All the greats have to start losing their hair.
And it was Jordan, Kobe, LeBron, and then him. And then his hair looks absolutely terrible.
But he's next in line though. Next in line.
Maybe it's those turnovers need to go down big time.
And that's absolutely right, but that's something that can be developed and worked on as time goes by.
I don't know.
He's gonna get smarter. The game's gonna slow down even more. Everything's gonna come more natural. But man, we're talking about a player who's kind of like infusing Steve Nash and Steph Curry.
Like, you just say Steph Curry. I don't even think
Steph No.
Why do you say Steve Nash?
Because the way he facilitates and get his teammates involved, man, like he makes players around him better already. He's in year 2. Mm-hmm. Mind you, him, like I said, I'm going to get to Luka Doncic in a minute because Dallas, oh my God.
Before we get to Luka, I want to talk about somebody. We'll go back and forth.
Go ahead.
Mm-hmm. No, finish with your Trae Young.
Like I said, pretty much he's like I said, it's only weekend, but he's been playing superb. If he keeps this up, he's gonna be an all-star.
He's day-to-day right now because of that ankle sprain, right?
I'll give him 2-3 weeks. Like I said,
3. No, they said like he may play.
Yeah,
but as far as I don't know. Far from what I saw, they say he's day-to-day.
Okay,
I would just rest.
If I was me, I'd rest him. Give him a week off.
You're not trying to do anything too much this season.
Absolutely, so. Like I said, this is just. It is the East, so
But like at the end of the day, you're not going past.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Really the first round.
You got to play with pride, though.
Yeah. That's something I brought up with Dre last week was the issue with a football and a basketball to me, and why I like soccer a little bit more is there is more to play for even if you don't win. Mm-hmm. Like if you don't win at all, there's really no use because all you're really playing for is draft position other than that. And it's yes, you could get that swing miss in the middle of the draft but those come far and few between. Yes, there's always that one every year, but what's the chance that you're gonna get that one? Everybody looks good. Like, I hate when people like try to act like drafting is so easy. I won't say it's a coin flip, but to a certain extent, it is a coin flip. Like, you may not pan out, even though you may be good and all that. So, all you're really playing for is draft position if you're not winning to a certain extent. So, for soccer, like, if you're in the top 4, you can make Champions League. If you're top 6, you make Europa League and all that. Like, there's stuff to play for even if you're not the best of the best.
Yeah.
So, like, Atlanta right now, like, they're those middling teams, like like Dallas, which I think Dallas is going to be one of those teams where like they're just in that middle to where you can't break into the upper echelon, and even if you do, it's not really worth it. You know, like it won't be worth it to get there.
I'm gonna get to that in a second because I disagree on that point.
We'll talk about it. I bring up that because like I just think Atlanta should rest him because even if it makes the first round, but.
I mean, the thing is that
I will say, my last point, yes, making it to the first round is good because then you give those young players playoff experience.
You set the culture. I mean, granted, playing for draft positions and tanking, I mean, if it's like a strategy that you're using in order to, bring in franchise players and grow your franchise, cool, but you have a franchise player in Trae Young. You have a franchise player in John Collins. Kevin Huerter, I don't know what's going on with him. I expected him to be that third wing, but it's cool because you have DeAndre Hunter. You have Cam Reddish, who's going to be a star. DeAndre Hunter, I believe he's going to be a great player. I'm not sure if he's going to be a star yet, but I believe in him.
He's playing 3 games right
I would say I said even if it's just first round exit, cool.
Yeah,
we look
experience. That's a good
we look at Brooklyn last year. They were a first round exit. They ended up having the biggest summer in their franchise history because they set a culture. They set a standard. I mean, you look at Kevin Durant. He was saying that New York City is already the best city in the world, and their organization, they were on the come up. People love joining things that are in the winning direction because they want to add. People want to add value to it. So if you show, I mean, you look at the Clippers as well, like those are franchises, they're examples of just grinding it out and setting their own culture, even though they know that, hey, they're not going to reach that highest peak. They're not going to get to the pinnacle. But, I mean, like I said, so far so good. Like I said, hope he stays healthy. Hopefully that ankle isn't an injury. Hopefully like that injury isn't like a reoccurring issue. And yeah.
On the note of, like you say, like the Nets gang, people, Clippers, not to a certain extent, to a lot of extent, it was kind of luck that they did that in a year with the biggest free agents, literally just like
2021 is right around the corner though.
That's 2021.
But things that look. Doc Rivers said that
2021 Giannis.
It's Giannis, Kawhi,
Paul George, I believe.
I think Paul George. Who else? It's a good amount. I don't know for sure. I can't tell you off the top of my head, but 2021 is going to be a big free agent year,
and that's good because then you can start laying out 2-year plans.
Exactly.
And that's a good point.
And that's what I'm saying. Like you don't want to start like, for example, the Lakers. I mean, I don't know how long they've been like trying to get AD, but like there were teams that started contention last year. Last year's too late. You have to start planting seeds and making franchise moves and saying, okay, what is our strategy? I'm a strong advocate for a 2-year plan because it gives you time to, 1, scope out the field. 2, you can also bring in players, switch in players, move out players and to make room for big contracts because as time is going by, like these contracts are getting fatter and fatter, bro.
Fatter and fatter.
I mean, there are people becoming, 1/4 billionaires like just by a contract alone. Not even talking about endorsements. So it's a lot of stuff that that you have to make or move around to put yourself in the best position to land these free agents. So I mean, if I'm Atlanta, man, like I said,
if you're Atlanta, if you're any of those other teams like Atlanta,
at least in the first 40 games, like you go hard, man. You like I said, you have nothing to lose because if you don't play well, okay. Hey, you gonna get another high draft pick. Like you gonna have another chance to like get and there's stars coming out of college who will bolster your team. But on the flip side, if you win, hey, it's just it makes you a more relevant team. Atlanta's a great city too, so definitely be attractive to athletes to come. So I mean, hey, it's like I said, you go swinging, and if like, either way, it's like a win-win situation in a sense because there's not high expectations for Atlanta, if we're being honest.
Yeah. The player I want to talk about, however, it's a player that honestly, if it's not for Zion, and not saying that Zion's going to be, I think that even if Zion's not the best rookie this season, he's still going to win it.
Yeah.
Tyler Hero, I'm a big fan.
Let's talk about him.
That man's a bucket.
So this young man,
not only is he a bucket, he can kind of play a little bit of defense.
Oh, Kenny, yes.
Hey.
I'm very glad that you brought him up. Shout out to my man Dre, because we talked about this story several times. So I first noticed this cat. He's in a Wisconsin camp. Ball's Life Day. Or it was some kind of video on Twitter. This was back when I was on my Twitter. I was noticing who's this? This is a white guy. Just playing like a little swag with a little talking trash. Who's this cat? Okay, notice that he's committed to Wisconsin. He decommits. Time goes by. He recommits to Kentucky. The minute he did that, I told Dre, I was like, "Hey Dre, this guy Tyler Hero, league him. He's gonna league him under with the type of demeanor he has, the type of style of play. I mean, this guy I was calling him the white Devin Booker.
I see it.
He's a bucket. He's a bucket.
At least defensively.
Yeah.
I'm not, because Devin Booker just.
I mean, I think Devin, because like I said, I think Devin Booker, he lost the will to play defensively because he was on such a horrible team. I mean, I heard some rumors that Philadelphia was
trying to scoop him.
Yeah, they're considering making making a trade for him.
For, like, who would they send over? Trent?
Man, you throwing whoever.
I mean, Josh Richards.
Josh Richardson. Like I said, you throwing what you got to throw in.
Nah, don't throw in like unnecessary pieces. But
I mean, here's my thing.
I mean, Ben and
just
Embiid and Al Horford aren't moving.
Picture this though: Ben Simmons at the 1, Devin Booker at the 2, Tobias at the 3. Embiid at the 4 or Al Horford at the 5, and then you can switch both those two. But you got D Book.
No. There's just 3 players that aren't moving. And those 3 players aren't moving. I think you can get rid of Tobias, if I'm being honest with you. Yes. I think you can definitely live without Tobias. You can definitely live without Josh Richardson. The issue is going to be you're going to lose defenders. You're going to lose a lot of length to a certain extent. But I think it's a smart trade if they do it the right way.
See, here's my thing. I love that kid, Thibault.
Who's that?
Rookie out of Washington.
What team does he play for?
He plays for Philly. I think like the 76ers are very high on him. I'm very high on him. I mean, I think 2 years from now he'll be starting over Josh Richardson if they were to keep the same. He's that good defensively.
Really?
I think that he's going to be a better shooter down the line. I think that he's going to be a better player overall. Like, I'm that guy. I mean, as far as his defensive instincts, man, on the rookie scale, second to none.
Okay.
But I don't want to get too far off topic. Let's go back to Tyler Hero, man.
Yeah.
Man, him going to Kentucky was absolute best thing ever because
under Coach K.
you bring his. Like I said, Coach K is no easy coach, man. Like, I've been fortunate enough to be infused into a program where like I get to like be around that environment, that atmosphere, and that just makes me think about like the psyche of Coach Cal and how crazy this man must be during. I mean, I've watched clips, but man, I can only imagine. So you have to be tough as nails. You have to be, ready to take that criticism and make yourself better. So for Tyler Hero to be under that coaching and to already be like that type of player he is, where he has that cockiness, that swag to him, man. Not to mention his ability to put the ball in the basket, bro. I mean,
most definitely.
Miami. Pat Riley, shout out to you, dog.
Miami definitely like the worst case scenario, 6th. Worst case scenario.
Yeah.
And that's just for now because these players are gonna keep developing. Free agency next season, you never know who they can get.
Him, like between him and that Nunn guy. Oh, I mean, they have a solid young core, and I know it's only like 4 games in, but I mean, Kendrick Nunn, like he's been a bucket. Like he was a bucket, with the Warriors in the summer league. I mean, he's been doing this. So those two, you add Jimmy, you have Bam Bam, who's flying around, being Derek Jones. I mean, Goran Dragic. Like that's a solid core. I mean, a solid team.
That's a good team that can give you problems in the playoffs.
Yes,
for no reason.
Yes, like that's a team. If I was to be having a coaching or playing against them, I mean, man. You don't know what they're capable of. You know what I'm saying? And that's a scary sight, man.
Card, yeah.
So
yeah, I definitely need to look out for the Heat because I didn't know Tyler was gonna be this good. I saw what he was doing in the preseason. I was like, wait, hold on.
Yeah.
And the fact that he dropped like 29 in his first game.
Oh my god.
It's like 29. Crazy.
Yes, sir.
Who else? Okay. So you already robbed Dallas. Let's talk about Dallas.
Okay.
Are they undefeated?
No.
They're not undefeated anymore, I believe.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, I think everybody's lost by this
point. But man, I'm just gonna put it out there. Whoever wants to take it how it is, cool.
I do not. Please don't.
They are gonna be a top 3 duo.
That's not saying a lot, yeah.
In 2 years' time.
Wow. Oh, in 2 years' time.
Yes.
I don't know about that.
In 2 years' time.
Now that's a good discussion.
Yes.
That's a great discussion. So you already have Ben Embiid.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna have KD and Kyrie.
No, and listen. Here's what I'm saying. I want to say this. I'm not a LeBron hater. I am not a LeBron hater.
This is gonna be bad.
Kawhi Leonard, Paul George, as we know, especially if they resign. KD, Kyrie Irving, Luka, and Porzingis. Hear me out. Hear me out on this. Luka is 20 years old, bro. He's not 21 yet. He's 20 doing this stuff. He is 20 years old playing the way he... This is a 6'8" point guard who can do everything, anything, how you want it, whatever.
Let me clip that. It's 17 minutes. Sorry, that's definitely going to be the clip for the promo.
Matched up with... or paired up with a 7'3" unicorn, who, by the way, got shredded over the summer. By the way...
I mean, he had no choice. He wasn't really doing anything because...
I mean, but man, like, you see him now, he's not even back into his, like, his full form, man. I mean, on the defensive side, he's a problem. On the offensive side, he's a...
I think a lot of people forgot how cold
he was, man.
Because I'm not gonna lie, I had to remind myself... He was an issue.
Yes.
Because not only can he stretch the floor, he can... I mean, he wasn't like the best, like, bang you in the paint because he's a skinny guy, but he could still do it.
Exactly, yes.
He can hit you with the fadeaway. Mm-hmm. But defensively, he's locking up your best big man.
Every night. Like...
So I will say, I do not believe it. Melvin's about to walk in. So I'll reintroduce him once he walks in. Them being under the hands of Rick Carlisle definitely helps him because Rick Carlisle is... Somebody say he's the most underrated coach yesterday. I don't say he's most underrated.
He's not the most underrated.
I just think...
He's the most... I would say... I mean...
He's a great coach.
Yeah.
Melvin, hurry up and sit down. We have a hot take alert. What's going on? We have a hot take alert. I need you to sit down. So...
I know this guy's gonna blast me. Go ahead, say it.
Please adjust your mic. Look, Steven, adjust your mic so you don't need to. I need you from here on now. It's about to get intense after this. Mendem said...
Is this for me?
Yeah. Oh. Mendem said in the next 2 years, Luka and Porzingis are gonna be a top 3 duo in the league. I didn't want to name who I think is gonna be better than them.
Next 2 years.
Next 2 years. So this season. So you're saying by the end of next season they're gonna...
I'm saying by 2021.
So by the end of next season, okay.
Yeah.
Now, this why okay. So he basically said like Porzingis is an issue. Luka is only 20 years old. I understand that. My issue is Ben Simmons is only getting better. Embiid is...
He looks the same.
They're better than them.
He looks the same.
Better than them.
Ben Simmons looks the same.
I didn't say he is right now, but I'm saying like he was 23.
Luka Porzingis are gonna be better than Simmons.
They're gonna be. I'm telling you, bro. Like
they're gonna be better.
Luka's 20.
I don't believe that you guys believe that, but
I'm telling you right.
I just saw him beat Denver. Was it yesterday?
Okay,
yeah, bro.
Okay, now speaking of Denver,
those guys are cold.
Speaking of Denver, Jamal Murray, Jokic.
Nope. Luka Porzingis.
If Jokic doesn't lose weight, that's his peak. That's his peak.
That can still happen. He can still lose weight just like
when. I thought he was gonna do it this summer.
Porzingis just lost. Don't even look at Jokic. Just lost it this season.
Don't even look at Jokic. Jamal Murray's not gonna.
He's not.
Hey man,
Luka came in last year. He was already better than him.
I mean, Jamal Murray's a
Can I please put this into perspective?
There's still more.
Name another one.
There's still more.
Talk to me.
Steph and Clay.
Okay.
In 2 years.
They're getting older though.
In 2 years though.
In 2 years.
Once again, another one.
Talk to me.
I literally just forgot it.
Don't say
CJ and Dave.
Peak.
I'm still not done. Tyler Hero, Jimmy Butler.
Nope. No.
And we said
so. You just think Porzingis and
you just think they're
and we still haven't said
Porzingis is a 7'3". Okay, you no.
That's not argument. It's not argument. It's the fact.
Here was the two that I said that who were better. I said Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, Kawhi Leonard, Paul George.
Yeah, those are only two. You forgot one.
Those are only two.
You forgot one.
Are you talking about LeBron?
LeBron AD?
You think they'll be better than LeBron?
He's gonna be 37. He's gonna be 37.
The thing is, it's not even a duo. It's a 1.5 right
now. Bro,
wait.
Actually, let's not forget
who
Kobe White, Zach LaVine.
And on that note,
you didn't even say marketing. Look at this guy.
The thing is, you can really interchange them because Lauri Markkanen is our second best player. Zach LaVine's been hooping. Lauri Markkanen's been hooping.
And
what do you mean? And
they're not better than Porzingis.
What? I'll take Lauri Markkanen over. I'll take Lauri Markkanen over Porzingis right now.
You're bugging.
I'm not bugging.
You're bugging. That's tripping. It's tripping.
That's the fact.
No, you're actually tripping right now.
Wait.
No. Time. Christopher Porzingis is 7'3", bro.
Okay.
7'3",
bro.
He's a unicorn.
7'3" unicorn who can pick and pop. Who can do everything that Lauri Markkanen can do?
Markkanen cannot block shots.
More efficient though.
Let me really reiterate what a famous philosopher once said. He said, "I ain't got no time for no arguing. Big ass shotgun look like Lauri Markkanen."
All right.
Has Porzingis ever had a rap shot? Does Porzingis have a rap shot?
Wait. Hold on. Wintertime. All the time.
Wintertime?
Yes.
We're reaching.
It's not reaching.
Come on.
Wintertime. Hey, Wintertime has some heat though.
Wintertime has
Hey.
I want to hear that.
Hey, those who know about Wintertime, hey, y'all know. I don't got to speak on it.
I will say it's not the hottest take. It's just right now.
No, he said 2 years. He said 2 years.
No, I
said 2 years. 2021.
We don't know what 2 years is gonna look like. So
I mean, based on what I'm seeing right now.
Look, based off of their progress so far,
and also age too. You got to factor in.
Like you got to add that in.
Steph Clay, they're gonna get older. LeBron, AD,
he's gonna be 30.
He's definitely gonna be 34.
But look, okay,
Steph's gonna be 33.
Okay.
33-year-old Steph with bad ankles.
Yeah.
Nah, he's not having bad ankles.
His ankles are bad.
He's not playing 82 games. There's a reason why he can't even do what James Harden's doing. He's not built for that.
James Harden can't play defense.
This guy was talking about the Golden State Warriors are going to the finals. We need to talk about that.
Wait. He said what? Wait, you said what?
We're talking about. Let's
pause.
Little by little, Steven.
The Golden State Warriors that got blown out by OKC.
Little by little.
Are you talking about like this? Is in this year?
Little by little. Let's finish this point. Dallas. We're gonna talk about all of those big teams,
brother.
Okay. But Dallas.
Yeah.
You say okay. It's like you know what? I won't say I agree with you, but I don't disagree with you. I'm on the fence.
Okay.
I won't be surprised.
That's fair enough.
I won't be surprised if they are, but I mean, we're talking about like a top 3 player that's playing right now. We're talking about AD, who is the best in his position. You never know what Russ and Harden are gonna look like.
Oh shit!
Which I still do not believe that they're gonna be that great. You don't know what DeMar DeRozan
right now.
LaMarcus.
Shut up! Shut up!
I mean, I know he's hating because he hates.
No, because DeMar DeRozan is a pretender for life.
Hey, let's not forget.
For life.
Let's not forget Kyle Lowry and Siakam. Bro, okay. In all seriousness,
Don't talk about Kyle Lowry for the rest.
In all seriousness, Terry Rozier and Nicholas Batum. In all seriousness,
CP3 Steven Adams. So
wait. No, that's actually not Boost.
Yo, who's mans, bro? Who's mans?
Frank Ntilikina and what's his name? Julius Randle.
if anything, it would be RJ and Julius.
I was just throwing out bullshit names. Hey, Valanciunas and RJ Barrett.
This guy's trying. He's trying
Wait. Zion and Lonzo.
Shut up. Lonzo's
came average 10.
Lonzo's not like that.
Okay. This one. Okay, I'm actually not joking with this one. What did I say? I'm not joking. Andrew Wiggins and Cat.
Wiggins was supposed to be cold though.
Wiggins was hooping that.
No, Wiggins is nice.
Wiggins,
but he's not consistent.
Take that word back. Take that word back.
He's nice.
Take that word back.
When at watching him at his best, like he's nice. Like he's not bad.
Hey, bro, what's my boy's name?
Nigga, I know everybody hates Wiggins.
Hey, Vucevic and Markelle Fultz.
Hey, wait, hold on. Hey, shout out to my boy Markelle Fultz.
No.
Yeah, shout out to him. Shout out to him.
He did one dunk.
For not being a bust like everybody thought he was gonna be. He's not a bust.
Bro,
he's scoring double digits though. Let him come back.
He went from being the number one overall pick to not even being a starter on the Orlando Magic.
Give him time. Orlando Magic put some respect. They made the playoffs last year.
Orlando Magic, the same. You're telling me that Markelle Fultz.
The thing is that DJ Augustine.
He's not better than DJ Augustine.
DJ Augustine had a great year last year, and they made the playoffs. That means for something.
Let's move on.
You have to give it time, bro.
It
just started a week ago. The season started last week, Melvin. You have to give it time.
Let's finish this Dallas thing.
That's your problem. You're not patient. You have to give it time.
Patience. I notice bums when I see them.
Let's finish the Dallas thing. So you said, okay.
Porzingis and Luka will be a top 3 tandem.
I'm not mad at it.
In 2 years,
I'm not mad at no.
The thing is,
now you're saying 2 years. I'm realizing the best players are legit getting old.
Yes,
that's why. That was the whole point. Not right now though.
It's not really saying a lot. Because let me.
No. It is saying something because
everybody be in their prime. You're not saying.
No. It is because players are still gonna be hooping, bro.
Buddy and who? And Harrison Barnes.
Hey, whoa. Hey, Fox is live. He's top 25 player. Let's put some respect.
Top 25 what?
Top 25 player.
Top 25 player?
Yes, he is.
Whole NBA?
Yes, he is.
Wait, that's saying that.
Yeah, ESPN said so.
Wait, that's.
Oh, so the same ESPN that said, what did they say?
Wait. That's not reaching though. He's top 25.
Top 25.
He's top 25.
Maybe a reach.
He's top 25. Fox is top 25.
That means that he's better than at least one player on each team. On average.
If he's top 25 player, then he should have been on the All-Star team last year.
No.
Yeah.
Not in the West.
Not in the West.
No, but I'm talking about
West is tough.
All around.
Literally, 24 of those 25 are all in the West.
Like,
that's what I'm saying. Like, everybody.
There's legit 12 teams that right in the West that can make the playoffs.
No. My thing is
there's 12.
I'm saying if you name the All-Star players from last year, he's not better than.
Let's
talk about this year though. Yeah, look, he had a great USA summer camp. I mean, bro, if you talk, look, no, hold on, listen. He
had a great one. They lost.
Listen to me. Greg Popovich raved about De'Aaron Fox. Players at USA camp. Granted, I know that maybe 15 or 20 of the top players weren't there, huh?
Or Tatum. He's not better than Donovan Mitchell.
I mean, you gotta look at thing is that if we can talk about scoring, he's not a better scorer, but as far as like he's a great how can I put this? Kind of he's like a great like quarterback for his team. He sets the tone for his team with the speed.
My thing is, I don't see.
He's a great defensive player.
Yeah, I know.
Good
but I don't see
facilitator.
De'Aaron going for 40.
That doesn't matter though. He's a point guard, bro. He doesn't have to go for 40.
Like that's what point guards are doing nowadays. Look at Dame.
But everybody don't have to do it the same way.
That's true. Both of you guys.
Whatever works for us.
I'm saying in order for him to get into that top 25 category,
I'm telling you right now,
he gotta do more.
If he averages 20 and 9,
is that his peak?
That doesn't have to be his peak.
Yeah, but you're saying if he averages 20 and 10.
Look, the thing is that I'm not expecting Fox to drop 40 a night. I'm not expecting him to drop.
I'm seeing guys like Trae Young. He can have like 38 and 9.
Yes.
And I still don't even consider.
I mean,
Trae
things
Young
that
a
you
top
got. Look,
25
whoa.
Top 20. Trae Young's the top 25. How many top
No,
25
I know.
players do you have?
No,
Who's in there?
Listen. I'm saying if Trae Young is averaging 27 and 8,
But he's not doing that though.
But I'm saying if he is though, if he does this season,
if he does, then you got
yes.
There's a conversation.
Now, granted, in retrospect, if Fox.
But then that's when you go and look player by player. You can't say like, oh, Fox is better than this.
Thing
player.
is that it's all about situational. So it's about team. Like
let's not go too long on this.
We won't. But I'm saying
if Fox is if his stats and his play contributes to them winning. Mm-hmm. But they get into the West and they get into that playoff.
Gives you that?
I'm just hypothetically speaking. If they were to do that, and he's averaging 21,
is that what makes you a top 25 player though?
Yes, because wins matter. Wins matter.
Yeah, but it's all like you said. Think about situational thing. Like
think about it. Carl Anthony Towns. Mm-hmm. I mean, yeah, granted, he's like a lot of people have him in top 10, top 15, but
his team's not winning.
He doesn't win exactly.
Automatically put him down.
If he was to win, he'd be a top 10 player easily.
Like top 10
easily. If they were a playoff team, yes,
bro.
Yes.
Wait, who?
Cat.
Bro,
this dude's top 10 player.
If they were if they were making the playoffs, bro,
he can score 40 and get 17
easily.
Like
top 10.
Bro, he's pretty much doing the same stuff that Anthony Davis was doing.
I want you saying Dame is number 9.
I don't think it's fair to look at
because wins matter. If Dame's team wasn't making the playoffs, he would not be number 9.
If both players are winning, Cat's not in that top 10. No.
Okay. But that's debatable.
My point is, I don't think it's fair to look at your team progress and all of a sudden be like, oh, your team's doing bad, but you're putting up numbers, so I can't put you in.
I mean, the thing is that you can, but like you can only rank them so high because their stats, their contribution isn't.
It's kind of like Devin Booker. You can only
like
rank him so
high. But he scored 70, but he was ranked outside the top 25 this year.
Yeah, but let's say Devin Booker. Do you say he's better than De'Aaron Fox or no?
Yes.
But De'Aaron Fox's team is doing better than the Suns. So I don't get your argument.
No, I'm okay. Devin Booker is better as like on the skills. This thing dropped 70, bro. he dropped 70.
Wait, what was? I mean, it's still like 40.
Devin Booker is better than a lot of people, in my opinion.
But he dropped like 50 something again, right? Or something. What's the second highest?
His team still lost.
Yeah, I know.
And what does that tell you?
But so look, then again, like they were
Fox was ranked 20.
They were giving him points.
He came out 25th in ESPN. I mean, mind you, every team didn't make the playoffs. Devin Booker, I think, what was Devin? I don't know what Devin Booker was, but the fact that Devin Booker was probably ranked below Fox, because his stats, they're not winning. So winning matters. That's what I'm saying. Winning matters.
We're not going anywhere with
this. No, but that's what I'm saying. Are you on ESPN's like mindset? Are you on like
let's move on.
Yes.
How are you looking at?
Yes.
Let's move on with it.
So you're on the same person.
I'm on our mindset.
You're on the same
we'll come back to Dallas because like we talked about last week, we talked about everybody's ceilings. So we'll talk about ceilings. Who else is impressing you so far? That you didn't expect. We talked about the Heat. Cause talk about Tyler Hero. We talked about who did you first talk about? Trae Young. Mm-hmm. And then we talked about Dallas. We only talked about them 3.
This is doing well.
How do you feel about the Timberwolves right now? Like, what's the state of the Timberwolves season?
I'm still shaky. I don't.
Yeah, so
I don't care for the Timberwolves. Like,
and same thing for the Kings.
I don't even see a direction.
Right? Even though we see that they have a lot of potential, but to some extent, we don't give a shit.
Yeah,
like
for the grand.
Well, I mean, I'll say the Kings is a bit more exciting to watch than the Timberwolves.
No. I'm just saying, like they're in the same boat to where like.
But my thing is, you can see the Kings improving.
Oh no. Yeah. I already said that.
Like Timberwolves, I've been expecting them to make noise for a long time now. So for me,
we all have.
Yeah, they were supposed to, but then
Jimmy Butler,
exactly. Yeah.
So you
Jimmy
don't have
Butler, Derrick Rose, Wiggins,
like
Cat, Jamal Crawford,
it's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
So Jeff Teague.
My wait. You lost me. my thing is this. Oh no! Hey, they were saying that they're trying to find a better point guard. I'm just that's crazy, bro. But nah, man. I'm really gonna start like eyeing close because Christmas time. That's when you'll have a better feel of like
it's kind of
who's really about it.
Week 5 to week 8 is where you really know who's really who in the NBA.
But I would say. NFL. The team that's actually kind of impressed me, I'm I'm gonna throw New York in there just because their fight. I love
safety. Let him say whatever, and we'll move on.
I loved watching Bobby Portis, even though, like I said, I don't trust him necessarily, but I love that energy. I love seeing RJ Barrett go at it. How
you feel about RJ? That's
him.
what we should talk about, not the Knicks.
Okay. I like RJ. I think RJ's gonna be fine. I think RJ's gonna end up being that the franchise.
How many point guards do they have?
Yeah,
they got a lot, but he's the biggest one. So
they have 3.
Like
3 that I can name off top of my head.
Honestly, I don't know what that trade did for them.
No, okay, let me be very clear. James Dolan, he needs to get like excoriated. Yeah, so he needs to leave.
I don't want to pay attention to the Knicks.
Okay.
Let's talk about RJ Barrett. Let's talk about RJ Barrett.
So RJ Barrett, I like RJ Barrett. I think RJ Barrett is gonna be phenomenal. He's a great rebounder. Great. Like he can get to the basket, not at will, but like he's a good, as far as like on a rookie standpoint.
You don't sound too convinced.
What do you mean?
You don't sound too convinced on him.
I mean, it's early. I don't know how he's gonna.
The best player on the draft.
No,
in the draft, hell no.
Right now, it's our Tyler Hero to me.
Yeah,
really,
bro.
Y'all haven't seen Ja?
No. I mean, no. Yeah,
that's what
that's really who we need to talk about.
I've been watching.
That's what we talk about.
Change subject.
So
I've been very,
You don't RJ?
I'm done with RJ.
Let's talk about Ja.
Ja Morant.
Bro,
my goodness.
He looks like he's been in the league already for a minute.
Nah, Tyler Hero's still better than him.
No,
I
don't know. It's like
I didn't say he's like miles.
No.
If I'm gonna pick one right now,
I would pick
Tyler Hero had 29. Ja Morant had 30.
Yeah,
he had 30.
And who else on that team? He doesn't have a Jimmy Butler.
Who's on the map? Wait.
He doesn't have Jimmy Butler on that team.
Wait.
He doesn't have a Jimmy Butler on that team.
Wait, who's on the Grizzlies though?
Exactly. Ja Morant doesn't have to share points with Jimmy Butler.
It's not about sharing points. He's still
doing his thing.
Yeah.
If Tyler Hero was on the Grizzlies, he would drop 35.
Bro,
are you mad?
No.
Who's Ja Morant to share points with?
That's a good case, but here's my thing. Here's where I'm gonna get you at. Who does Tyler Hero have to guard compared to who Ja Morant has to guard? Ja Morant has to stand in front of Kyrie Irving.
He's
guarding
point guards.
He's gonna have Kyrie, and Kyrie cooked him.
Okay, it's Kyrie though.
He blocked Kyrie
though. No, but he blocked Kyrie too.
Exactly.
Did you not see that block?
What was the Kyrie do that game?
Huh?
What was the Kyrie do that game?
But he blocked Kyrie.
But wait, hold on. You're acting like it's a shame to get cooked by.
No, but you brought up who's defending like he locked him up.
But it's Kyrie though.
That's one play.
It's levels though.
That one play.
Kyrie has sex with that team.
Okay. Kyrie has sex with every team.
Why'd you bring up who did he guard? Like he locked them up.
My thing is that he still has energy. Yes,
the point is he's guarding like tough guards night by night
while still putting up numbers.
It's like he's locking them up.
But it's still he's in front of him. He has to exert energy, bro.
He's using so much energy to guard.
Like imagine having to stand in front of Kyrie.
Yeah, I was letting go past me so I could outscore them.
So you're saying he should just let him go every time?
He couldn't guard him, but he tried.
Okay, you just have to try. You have to try.
Okay, he tried and he still couldn't guard him.
Same story with every point guard in the league.
So what are you doing? Like why are you wasting energy then?
Because it thinks that he's a rookie. He has to.
Why? He has to lock up but your best player still go score.
Because it's
a
confidence.
Kawhi's a rare breed. KD's a rare breed.
It's a confidence thing. Like,
we know that.
If you give up on defense, like
you still used to guard the Kyrie.
My thing is,
everyone goes.
Kyrie dropped 50 on his first game.
Because that's Kyrie. He's like that. He's like that.
So why are you trying to guard him?
Because you're a rookie. You have to. You're still trying to earn your money.
It's a lost cause.
You have to. Imagine a rookie not playing defense.
Look, I have a poster.
It's not happening.
I have a poster of this movie called Wolf of Wall Street. There's a concept that they were brought up. It's called a Grenada. The United States invaded a small island called Grenada. There was absolutely no chance that Grenada was gonna win this fight, so they just surrendered. To a certain extent, if I'm guarding Kyrie, if Kyrie right now came to me, say I'll give you $1,000, I'm not scoring. I'm not even gonna bother taking the bet. Why?
I would. He might miss a shot.
He's gonna cook you and drive some basket,
bro. If I was his height, maybe. Then
thing is that I'm not gonna let him. I'm gonna. If my ankle's gonna get broken, I'm gonna grab him. He's not gonna score. I'm gonna get that money.
If Kyrie do a move and he's past me, I'm grabbing his leg.
I'm gonna shoot this. I'm gonna do something. It's gonna turn into rugby real quick, bro. On me.
He's gonna be like,
It's gonna be NFL.
He's on my head.
No, but
But you
I
guys
don't
are
know what
impressed with
this
John
guy's
Morant.
arguing.
Yes.
You guys are
Very,
think
very,
I'll be
very.
the dickhead. John Morant, he's playing well. He's playing well, yeah.
Yeah,
But
I'm not gonna lie.
think
As of right now, he is a rookie of the year.
As of now, yeah.
He's a rookie of the year.
Nah, he's rookie of the year.
Tyler Hill's
Bro, like
he's a bucket.
No, but
Certified
when I'm watching Ja, like he's looking like he's seasoned. Like,
Like,
he's
yes,
been in the league for a
the
while.
game looks like it's slow.
and especially for a point guard, because it's like that's the toughest position.
Yes,
But who have they played?
I mean they played tough teams. They played
The Nets not a tough team. Not yet.
No, but they also played. They recently just played another good team.
Who
They played the Lakers, I think.
yeah,
They lost the Lakers.
I mean, it's tough teams. Like,
But I'm saying, like, okay, so
And the thing is, that it's the Grizzlies we're talking about here.
Yeah.
like.
that's what I'm saying. So how much can he really impress you?
I mean,
well, I
he
mean,
can,
individual
'cause-
performance, not team performance. And even as a team,
how many assists has he gotten so far?
I don't know, but
I
he's
I
doing
just
well.
know he's hooping.
Yeah, he's.
I mean, from what I've
He's
seen,
doing his
he
thing,
hasn't
man.
really like blown me out the water like Tyler Hill has. Maybe that's because John Morant's a second overall pick.
So it's higher
and Tyler
expectations,
Hero is
yeah.
also like a lot lower. So I just have a lot more expectations.
Mm-hmm.
So that may also feed into it. Are there any other teams or players who can? I mean, if I ask you who came out the draft that's impressed you, we're gonna be here for years.
Yeah.
But like in general, who has impressed you?
As like so, just in general, I will say I've been even though like I foresaw this, I've foreseen it come whatever the word
You
is.
saw him in second grade, right?
Carson Edwards is that dude. I'm letting you know.
far?
Look,
Not in
I
preseason
haven't
so
seen him
far.
in
I'm talking about. I'm gonna add preseason too.
No,
but
not-
I wasn't on that. I wasn't here last
We're
week.
talking about 1 week. We're talking about 1 week.
We're talking about week one. Week one is
We're
early.
talking about in preseason last week because you weren't here.
Man.
you remember?
Well, shit, I'm gonna talk about that is a bucket, man. Golly,
What's he done? Was it 3 games?
bro, he hasn't got that much PT. It's like Michael Porter Jr. He hasn't got that much burn, huh?
How's he impressed you?
He did 8 threes in a quarter, bro. How does that not impress you?
Preseason.
Okay, it doesn't matter though. He did.
But what has he done? Like,
Give it time, bro. Give it time, guys.
Okay, so we can't talk about him yet.
Okay. So, here's who I'll talk about.
I'm saying he's asking
Yeah,
who
like,
has
who's
impressed
impressed
Like as far as like play, I mean, it's
It doesn't
been
have to be rookie,
3 or
just
4
anyone in
games,
general.
man.
Well, no.
Okay, how about this?
We'll talk about
You know-
big teams later. Let's talk about like the people that you didn't even expect.
I got a thing, man. Well, I will say this: the big man, in New Orleans.
Oh,
I was able to
that's
catch his game. Yeah, he's gonna be a problem. He's gonna be a very big problem.
He's from Virginia, right?
Oh no, UT,
Bro, the way he was dunking,
scary,
the way he was
scary.
throwing lobs in, it's like up there.
Yeah.
And he's just
Yeah.
throwing it down. I'm like,
Yeah,
what?
Has Lonzo has bounced back since that first game? Because he played well in like the first half, and then apparently like he just fell off the second half.
I
Since-
know who's been. Well, it's not really a surprise, but like
Brandon
he's
Ingram?
been Brandon. Yeah.
Yep. I was gonna talk about that. Since we're on the one, no, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
He's low key been hooping.
He's been hooping.
I was the one.
You cannot deny that.
I told Casey.
Wait. Didn't I tell you to give him time?
No.
Didn't I tell you to give him
I
time?
fell off on him until this season. Cause I was even telling Casey before the season, I was like, bro, he's not gonna average more than 18.
But he was only like 22.
Yeah, I know. But then I see him like in New Orleans and how everything's just changed in terms of like expectations.
35.
Like he's hooping.
35.
Brandon Ingram's putting.
You
up
can't
35
deny that.
points.
Brandon, this is his 5th season or 4th season.
And
Hold on, no, answer my question.
it's his 4th season, I
4th
think.
season.
And
2nd overall draft pick,
and
he's just dropping 35 on the team with no Zion.
And?
so who else is gonna score points on that team?
and
Because I hope you're not expecting Lonzo.
Your
to score
point?
points.
You still have
I really
Drew
hope-
Holiday. You still have Drew
Just
Holiday.
exactly. You said JJ Redick.
Yeah,
You still have Nikhil Alexander Walker.
Are they dropping more than 20 points?
Hey, that family's cold.
Yes.
Oh, that's someone we need to talk about.
Nikhil Alexander Walker.
Not just him.
Shay. Oh, he's my most improved player of the year.
So we'll talk about that.
He is
We'll
my-
talk about that. But so far, who are you really expecting to score points? Who are you expecting to drop 20 a night? They can drop a good 17.
They're the type of team where they're gonna have multiple double-figure
That's what I'm
scores.
saying. So like, to
But-
an extent,
but the
how
thing is
much
that-
are they gonna rate him?
But the thing is that he's getting buckets. He did that on the Rockets, man. Okay, he's doing his
Second
thing.
overall pick, finally.
I mean, bro, he was on the Lakers with LeBron James.
Not
Kyle.
before LeBron for 2 years.
He was hooping a little bit.
Eh.
I mean, he was skinny as hell. This is shot.
He's
He
a
is.
better player than him at his age.
Wait, hold on. That's level. It's levels. It's levels to it, bro.
Yeah, he's-
it's
KD's
bro.
different.
How many players like KD have we seen?
Who's calling me?
I want to be very, very, very clear. I want to be very, very as clear as possible. KD is a once in a generational talent. There may not be another KD as lethal. There may be people who show flashes of KD.
Okay, we don't need to suck this dick, but I
no. I like I said, because niggas will be very quick to talk about LeBron James, King James, Kevin Durant. Let's talk about him. I mean,
we'll talk about when we talk about Brooklyn.
I ain't gonna lie. I mean, Kawhi, like I said,
this is gonna be a while.
Yeah,
a lot of podcasts between then.
We got
be a lot of podcasts between then.
I got to head out around 7, but Kawhi Leonard. Hey, yeah.
Oh yeah, you said you're around 7, right?
Yeah.
All right, so let's start school. Okay, let's talk about Shea, who I said if Shea was on the Clippers, my pick for the Warriors winning it all would not be the same.
Wait, so
you're saying Shea?
So he's a difference maker.
I said last week.
He's a difference maker.
I said last week. Yes.
That's really the difference.
I think Shea was definitely the difference.
I did.
I don't even think.
I did.
I think Shea would be definitely.
I don't think that's a big enough.
Is that the? Wait, hold on. Do you realize that Paul George has yet to suit up? No.
But
I want that to register in your. The man has yet to suit up and play.
Let's keep it the SGA and talk about the Clippers. Okay.
We're gonna get back to that.
No, we definitely.
Okay.
I keep everybody accountable.
Yeah.
Oh, most definitely.
We still gotta talk about how the Lakers are gonna win the NBA.
Anyways,
shut up your mouth. Shut up. Not talking. Not making sense.
Hold on.
Who's gonna win? Who's gonna win?
So you're saying
there's a new king in town. There's a new king in town. What don't you understand?
One game.
Go watch the commercial.
Rusty.
Do me a favor.
Rusty.
Do me a favor. Go back and watch the commercial.
We only have 40 minutes.
See it again.
SGA is playing phenomenal, and I'm mad because Chris Paul's taking stupid minutes away from him.
No, things that
Dan Schroeder's taking stupid minutes away.
When you're paying a player $35 million,
unfortunately.
You're gonna have to milk him. You're gonna have to get some money.
Chris Paul's been taking a back seat.
No, I think it's good that Chris Paul is there because Chris Paul is gonna be a good mentor. He's gonna teach him things about the game. Yes,
bro. Chris Paul's been sticking up the joint.
About nobody.
Huh?
He's playing so bad,
bro. There's no reason why that franchise is not gonna force Chris Paul to be teaching Shea Gilgeous as an thing.
That's a good point.
He's dead, bro. You're paying him $35 million. It's not just a play.
It's kind of like why we were like, damn, if Mike Conley was still there for John Moran.
No, but that's not my point. My point is Chris Paul is a person. That's what I'm saying.
Oh yeah, he's terrible.
Yes.
Like he does not care about people. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Not that he doesn't have the knowledge.
That's just something we.
My person, like this dude does not.
My thing is this.
That's why he's the most hated.
I think Shea. First of all, Shea is playing in his natural position.
Shea is not hated. People actually hate Chris Paul in the NBA.
That's fine, man. Everybody ain't gonna like you. I think Shea being at the 2 right now, it's like kind of like a combo guard, whatever they're doing. I think it's gonna be good because you're giving him another chance to play in a different position.
They're like the Suns, old Suns playing with 3 guards.
Yeah, like
remember when they had was it Brandon Knight, was it Dragic, and who was the last person?
I mean, they were bad, but they were still excited though. Look here.
Yeah, but I'm saying like this is what the Thunder are doing. But
I like the fact of how Shea is playing a different position than playing the 1, because that would only keep him, and to me, in my opinion, limited as a scorer. Like he wouldn't be as a. You look at the Clippers as he was not putting up those numbers. Now he's getting able to
develop in that scoring, yeah.
And like I said, Chris Paul has 3 years and he's out of the league. Right? Maybe 3. So
this is his second year on that contract, right?
Yeah.
So only 2 more after this one.
And then he's gonna have one that's like maybe like a farewell tour. Yeah. So
Chris Paul's good enough to get a farewell tour.
Absolutely. So
he's good enough to get a farewell tour. He's
not gonna be a good farewell tour.
It will. It won't be.
No. People don't like this guy.
Kobe's was. It won't be what? Who else?
I'm saying
it won't be D Wade's either.
Wait. I hope it's not the same year as LeBron's.
No.
I hope it won't be the same year as LeBron's.
I doubt it.
No,
the thing is, Chris Paul will make sure not to have you on the same year because he knows.
He knows that LeBron's gonna get all the
that's why I hope it's not the same year. I didn't say it's gonna be. I just hope it's not.
I think LeBron's gonna play for more than 3 years though.
The only way you can see like two players. The only way you could see 2 players having a farewell tour at the same time is if they were like pretty much equal, like D Wade and
it's gonna end up like.
But if it's like LeBron and then like that's not gonna work.
Yeah. But I definitely think that Shea, he's my most improved player of the year already. Really? I think so. I think he's like that
so far.
Yes.
My pick was Bam in the beginning of the season. We'll see how that.
I mean, that's not a bad pick though. That's not. I like Bam a lot.
I forgot who I said. I
we
agree
didn't
with
even get
somebody
your
else.
picks. We didn't get his picks.
Yeah, we'll talk about that. We'll try to finish that. So is that OSGA?
Yes.
So what we're gonna talk about now is what we talked about last week, was just basically everybody's ceilings. So since we brought them up, let's talk about the Clippers.
Let's talk about it.
Their ceiling is what?
NBA Finals.
Not finals, winning it all. Winning it all.
Legendary.
This season. Not
okay.
overall, like this season.
Championship.
Yeah.
Winning every.
So,
everything.
Am I crazy for saying that SGA takes him up a level?
No.
No.
You're not crazy, but at the same time, like he's not
to
gonna
that extent that
like,
you're saying.
If you add SGA on there, like what does that necessarily
like
do?
you're not gonna go any higher than your.
I mean, things that. You have look.
Who?
Let me.
Who you about to
No. I'm not gonna say anybody.
The issue we had with your statement was you were saying that SJ is the difference between them beating the Warriors and not beating.
No. I'd say for me, like
that's what I'm saying.
I'm saying like that they just become they're obviously in my eyes they become better than the Warriors. I didn't say it has to be better than y'all's eyes. I'm saying
no, but so you're telling me in your eyes right now that they're not better than the Warriors.
If anything.
I'm
talking about ceiling.
I'm about to attack this man right now.
I'm talking about ceiling. We're talking about ceiling.
Right? Listen to me.
Here's my point. It's about ceiling. Ceiling right now.
You're giving the Warriors a ceiling as a championship.
I will see what the issue is.
Have you not been watching this?
Yeah.
I want to be very clear. I want to be very clear. I'm not saying that they're not going to make the playoffs.
They were hooping yesterday though.
Yeah, I know. I'm not. No, they're going to.
They're having fun. No, they weren't hooping. They were having fun.
Look.
You saw Stephen D'Angelo?
They were having fun. It wasn't hooping. They were having fun with them.
I want to be very clear. The Warriors, they're going to make the playoffs, and don't let them get past the first round because after that, it's anybody's.
What I say? That's exactly what I said. That's exactly what I said.
It's anybody. If they get past the first round, it's anybody's game.
No, Steven,
listen.
As in, if the Warriors get past the first
round, because things that
because
here's the thing. If you put that sense of belief back in them.
Steven, why am I crazy?
No, but listen to me. Because
the reason why
Kawhi Leonard and Paul George are the best duo in the league.
No, they're not.
Shut up. Listen to me. No, listen to me.
AD and LeBron.
Yes, they are. How? Yes.
Flag on the play. Hold on. Pause.
This guy's about to make you angry.
You have no idea. Like that doesn't make sense.
Kawhi is better than LeBron right now, right?
Flag on the play. Hold on.
What?
So. You literally just said everybody's game, but then you said this Clippers to win. So which one is it?
No,
stick one right now.
The Clippers are gonna win it. I'm letting you know.
No, but you're still saying.
But I'm saying it's anybody's game, as in like I'm not just gonna say the Clippers for sure. Like
exactly.
No, but listen, they're my bet. Like I believe in them winning more than anybody else.
And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing.
Yes, I do.
Hold on.
Wait. Listen. Wait. I'm gonna ask you this moment. Wait on. I'm gonna ask you. I'm gonna attack you. Who is gonna guard Kawhi Leonard? I mean, don't you dare say LeBron. If you say LeBron, I'm gonna slap you. I'm gonna slap you on camera. Don't say LeBron James.
If you say why I'll say LeBron James is because you have in the playoffs. LeBron James is gonna
stop talking right now.
He's gonna pick up his
in
the playoffs.
Stop.
Who's gonna guard AD? Who's gonna guard LeBron?
Who's gonna guard Paul George? Paul George is the smoothest bucket besides Kevin Durant.
The same Paul George. When we get to the playoffs, he doesn't.
It's a different dynamic. It's a different dynamic, bro.
Are we talking about?
It's a different dynamic.
George Paul.
Listen. The reason why I have the Clippers winning.
Skip. Look, you didn't get it.
I respect the Warriors enough because of the fact they've been to the finals for the last 5 years, and they still have those 3 core players, Draymond, Clay, and Steph Curry with Steve Kerr. I respect them enough to believe that if they get past the first round,
I'm saying Carlos hasn't been back yet.
Jordan Poole is probably, like I said, even though he's been getting his ass dunked on, his dumb ass, like he's been standing under the goal. No, I'm gonna stand on it. Jordan Poole, he's a bucket. Go back and watch his Michigan tape and watch him. He's a bucket. He's gonna get infiltrated. The reason why I'm giving them respect, if they get past the first round, that ignites a fuel in them that hey, we still got this. They're gonna, like I said, a team with confidence is a hard team to be stopped. But let me be very, very clear. There's not been a single team in the last 10 years that is, besides maybe the Spurs in 2013, 2014, that is going to be as good defensively as the Clippers. You got to understand, Rodney McGrew is.
But my thing is
defense.
The reason why I can't.
If you can stop a team from scoring and then scoring, you have the advantage.
We'll talk about the Lakers, but finish with the Clippers.
Kawhi Leonard
with the Warriors.
First of all, wait, hold on.
Talk about Clippers.
Have you guys been paying attention to Kawhi? He's averaging 7.5 assists right now. 7.5.
I was trying to wait.
Damn it, 8 assists.
Why
he's chilling right now?
Like we're sleeping on the Clippers. Nobody's sleeping on the Clippers here.
No. Because things that you guys are saying, this guy had that to say that, even though it's not like a hot take, but you're talking about the Lakers. You're talking about LeBron James going to guard. Are you stupid? LeBron James is not. If he guards Kawhi Leonard, he's going to get embarrassed. He's going to get embarrassed. Yes. And he's gonna get
embarrassed.
When he goes on zero dark 30 mode, you're like that's a different level.
Let's not
LeBron James.
Let's talk about the Clippers. Let's finish all 3 teams right now.
I'm here. No, I'm telling you right now. If LeBron tries to guard Kawhi in the playoffs, he's gonna get it. He's gonna his son is gonna look at him and be like, "Dad, shame on you." He might change his name. You understand?
It may not be.
Barney may be like, huh?
Kawhi.
He might just. If LeBron dares to say, "Hey, I'm gonna take the challenge and lock you up," he's gonna get embarrassed.
So you tell me a Hall of Fame LeBron James is gonna get embarrassed by Kawhi Leonard?
By Kawhi? No, I doubt. Kawhi's a different animal. Things that last year did not teach you. Last year did not teach you. You didn't learn. Did you not see Giannis Antetokounmpo?
This is LeBron.
No. Listen. Because last year it was Giannis, he's too big. No, do you see how Kawhi sunned him?
It's LeBron James.
And 34-year-old LeBron. I'm not taking anything away from LeBron, but he's 28 years old versus a 28-year-old Kawhi Leonard who's in the middle of his prime.
My whole point is LeBron's not going down without a fight.
Okay, I've seen it. People who fight lose, right?
I've seen
people who fight lose. What?
I've seen way too many times in the playoffs where I counted out LeBron James and he just proved me wrong.
Bro, he's 3. Wait, hold on, bro. He's 3-5. The finals, like, what are you talking about?
I'm talking about in terms of his performance. Obviously, his teams weren't as good, like. To win as
I'm more concerned about Anthony Davis than I am LeBron.
Concerned about
because he's a 40. He had 40. What 40 and 20?
You're concerned because that's what I'm saying. They're the best duo.
Yeah, he's a no way. Listen.
But how can you prove that AD's better?
We are looking at things that because of the fact that Paul George, I'm gonna forgive you. I'm gonna accept I'm gonna allow you to make it because Paul George hasn't stepped foot on the court yet. But let me. I want to put this in perspective for you. We are looking at the modern day Scottie Pippen and Michael Jordan. I'm not laughing. I'm dead serious. Paul George is 6'9". He's bro. He's at
25 last.
Okay,
bro,
mind you.
No, they didn't win because of him.
Melvin
he was choking at the end of every game.
His compadre is Russell Westbrook,
exactly.
Who is not somebody who has like that.
The real person should be bringing up
exactly.
Why blame Russell Westbrook? Because
does Russell Westbrook have a championship mentality?
Who was Russell guarding?
No, but there was definitely games where
who was Russell guarding? You have to answer that question.
Wait, so Dame didn't just hit a shot on Paul
George? It was the last shot. Exactly. Wait, does Russell Westbrook have a championship mentality?
Yes.
Does he know what championship feels like?
He's been to a
Does he know what a championship? Does he know what a ring feels? Has Russell Westbrook put a ring on his finger?
He's seen it, but he didn't touch it.
Russell Westbrook was there 7
You're playing with a player who just took a team from Canada, not even in the United States, to a championship.
But what is that?
Your coach is Doc Rivers.
What's the difference?
Your advisor is Jerry West.
My whole thing is, how does that tell me that Paul George is all of a sudden?
He has to have a different approach.
How is he gonna?
He has to. No. You understand? He has to. There is no other option.
He can try to as much as he can, but
he will.
He can't change.
Thing is that it's not gonna be as much pressure because if he's not having a good game, give it to Kawhi.
My thing about this whole conversation is, I'm guaranteed that LeBron and AD are gonna hoop when it comes to playoff time. I don't know about Paul George. I'm not convinced yet. So I can't, look at this and say that the Clippers are like easily favored over the
Lakers. Time will tell. I think once, like I said, Christmas break really, like I said, around like that time span, I'll have a better feel because we'll be at least 30, 35 games in.
Mm-hmm. And
like I said,
if you look at that first game, we still didn't have Kuzma. We still didn't have Rondo.
Who?
Like
no. Keep going.
Second player. Say that again.
All these guys have just
say that. No, say it again.
Danny Green that played for your team.
Yeah,
that helped your team.
You believe in Danny Green?
Yeah.
Good for you.
He had 28 points.
Good for you. I've been watching Danny Green since I was in high school. No. Good for you. Good for you.
Hold on.
Against your Clippers.
Because you believe
the same Clippers that you're saying is the best defensive team.
And how bad did y'all lose? How bad did y'all lose that night?
Flag on.
How bad did y'all lose that night?
You're really gonna say one game in the regular opening game?
Has Danny Green scored 20 points since then?
Can I get a flag on play, please? We only have 25 minutes for Steven, so let's use our time wisely. Your ceiling is finals.
Championship.
Yes.
Yes.
Ceiling for the Lakers.
Championship.
Western Conference Finals.
Same.
It's championship.
Western Conference
Same.
Finals.
It's championship.
Actually, ceiling is championship.
Oh yeah.
Ceiling is championship.
I mean,
You can't tell me you don't see them.
I'm saying, but I don't believe in it.
Okay.
The reason why I don't because I don't think they have enough depth on the bench.
One more thing. Hold on.
You got guys like
wait, you're here putting your chest out talking about Avery Bradley.
One more
Avery Bradley.
One more thing. Hold on.
This guy, he's sticking his chest out, saying KCP.
One more. Nuggets ceiling.
Conference finals.
If they continue playing like this, conference finals. I don't see them going to championship.
Who else has a single championship?
Rockets.
Mm-hmm.
The Warriors don't?
No, things that I gotta see.
I'll use a yes or no, so we can talk about this. So we have a dialogue.
I'll say no.
I'm gonna say yes, because I believe
you can't have too many teams ceiling as championships.
Yes, you can.
You can't
you have to understand.
The West is
this year is different. It's different. I have 12 teams that can make the playoffs.
Yeah,
legit.
Yeah, but you can't have
10.
I have 12.
You can't have like 5-6 teams winning a championship.
We only have 4.
The West is bro. The thing is that
so far
it's
Blazers ceiling. Conference finals, if anything.
Have you mentioned Spurs? Have you mentioned
nigga what?
Don't piss me off.
They got DeRozan.
Jazz.
Conference finals.
Okay, we only have 4 teams seeing championship because for being honest, whoever comes out of the West is winning.
My only thing about the Warriors that I didn't realize was, man, you're relying on guys like Jordan Poole.
Once again, are we? No. We'll talk about it. So we have 4 teams.
Y'all are asleep on him.
So let's talk about it. I have because I know you're gonna attack me.
Go ahead.
I have the Warriors winning it all.
Yeah.
Because once again, I'm not saying that I didn't say it's a foregone conclusion. I'm not saying nobody else is in contention. I am saying if I'm putting my money on any team, it's a team that's done for 5 years. The team that hopefully Clay comes back. And I'm talking about ceiling.
You gotta put a lot of things into context.
We're talking about ceiling.
No,
we're talking about ceiling.
But you're saying putting your money on.
How about this?
I'm not even done yet. We're talking about ceiling.
Go ahead.
Clay isn't an athletic person, so ACL injury is not going to affect his game too much. Only he's going to affect his defense, which I understand.
Exactly.
My issues.
I'm not done yet. Let's just say Clay comes back to a certain extent, and he can still hoop, and he's still at least a decent defender. So we'll now have D'Lo, who has low-key been hooping for them.
He's a liability on defensive end. You do know that, right?
He is. Steph, you still have Clay, Draymond, and Carson hasn't even touched the court yet. Who is, once again, I don't know if everybody's acting like we didn't start, this whole Warriors dynasty didn't start with just Steph, Clay, and Draymond. I think because KD went there,
but it wasn't just
hold on. Yeah, but there's supporting cast.
Yeah, they don't have that now. That's
who does work as Harrison Barnes?
No, but they still had Harrison Barnes. They still
you guys had a good bench.
So
they don't have no bench right now.
So that's supporting cast. All I'm saying is all you need is supporting cast, and now they've only added D'Lo into that mix.
No, my issue is
I'm not even done yet. So let's just say we get that same nucleus back with D'Lo, with Cauley Stein. Why won't I put my money on a team that's done it year in and year?
The reason why is because the league is different now.
Yeah, it's different.
Times have changed.
That's one thing.
I don't disagree with any of you guys. I'm just saying my pick.
I'm gonna break down why. Even though, like I said, I respect your pick, but I have to disagree with it.
You're gonna bash it. At least you respect it.
Yeah. I like I said.
No, we're respectable. We'll teach you something.
You make good sense. But here's my thing. Here's how we're gonna neutralize you guys.
There's a lot of factors.
Patrick,
you guys.
Yeah,
he said we. What's this?
Like I said,
what's this we?
I'm with the Clippers.
Who is you guys? Oh, never mind. I do forget the Warriors are my second team. I claim them now.
Where Kawhi goes, I follow.
Oh, brother.
Listen, Pat Beverly. He's not gonna. Steph's still gonna work him, but Pat Beverly, he's gonna be an annoying, irritant, pest, bug, whatever. Klay Thompson. He's either gonna have to guard Lou Williams Kawhi or Paul George, good luck, because they're all buckets. They're all certified buckets. Whoever D'Angelo Russell, ISO him.
I don't even know you brought him.
Who?
Up. I don't even know you brought D'Lo up, but
no, because he's on that team. He's gonna be a liability. You know that.
Okay.
What ISO kill? So next, Montrezl Harrell and Draymond Green. That's gonna be a battle, but I believe yes.
A battle.
You better respect Montrezl Harrell.
Let's not.
You better respect him. You better respect him.
Okay,
it's gonna be a battle.
You can look at matchup wise. Look at it in the.
We have more depth. We have better coaching.
I'm saying, let's
better coaching. Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
Let's no.
Yes, we.
No, but let's look at just the Warriors.
Melvin, don't make me angry. Yes, we do. Doc Rivers is up. No.
Yeah.
If you have Kevin Durant,
come on now.
Before Kevin Durant, what did he do?
Yes, Steph Curry and Klay.
So that is everyone.
Steph Curry is probably gonna go down as one of the most impact, if not the most impactful player of our generation.
What did Doc Rivers have in his career when he won a title?
Are you comparing Paul Pierce to Steph Curry? Are you comparing Ray Allen to Paul Pierce?
Yeah, Ray Allen, Paul Pierce, KG, all these.
Are you comparing any of them to Steph Curry?
I'm not comparing.
Are you?
As a package, like that's a cold team.
We're talking about one player.
Hold on, no, because it's levels to it. Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, those are two of the best shooters in history.
Okay, they have Ray Allen, who was arguably third, or if not fourth.
Okay, who else?
Kevin Garnett.
Garnett was one of the best power forwards.
Yes, true.
He was top 5 in his position.
He was. This was him in his prime though.
He was still a hooper.
He wasn't in his prime.
He was still a hooper though.
But they were going up against Kobe. How do you know it's a difference?
They were going up.
Klay Thompson.
They were going up against Kobe.
You know what's crazy?
Okay.
Steven, we were talking about how history likes to act like they either boost things or try to decrease them. Let's not get the Clippers team versus scrubs. Let's not do that. Let's not do that at all.
I'm not saying there. But here's what I'm saying.
Rondo. Let's not do that.
But what I'm saying is we're talking about arguably the greatest team assembled in history.
Two players and Draymond.
Draymond was no scrub.
I'm saying he's a scrub.
He's an all-star.
You try to act like the Clippers are scrubs.
I'm not. That's not.
Sorry, the Clippers.
That's not. Well, I'm saying you take away players. Coaching aside, Doc Rivers is better.
Because you don't.
Doc Rivers is better. He's better.
Mark Jackson do that?
Huh?
Why wasn't Mark Jackson doing what?
Well, literally the year after Mark Jackson left, what happened?
Yeah.
Well, because the thing is that look, Mark Jackson did not have a free-flowing style of play. Just the same way.
Who brought that?
So Steve Kerr brought it in. And they won 66 games, and next season they won
I
73. I don't get your point.
I don't want to discredit.
It's not hard to say, okay, this guy can shoot. Let him shoot. Give him the green light.
Okay.
How hard is that to say?
It was more than just.
Hold on.
What is it?
Defensively, how do you?
Wait, what?
Defensively, how do you hide the fact that how do you make your team play good defense, hiding the fact that you have a point guard that can't play defense?
If you speed him up, you have good defensive players that you bring in. That's an organizational thing.
My point is he worked things out.
Threes are more than twos. You have to understand. The Warriors changed their style of play.
Let's not.
Threes are worth more.
Let's not argue on this too much.
Yeah, but my whole thing is going back to the Warriors. That's not even.
You ask anybody. Doc Rivers is a better coach. He's a better coach. He's a better coach.
Like, don't make it seem like it's rough.
I'm not saying this is like. I'm not saying that Steve Kerr is not.
But if somebody was to say Steve Kerr, would you be mad at it?
I would.
That's okay.
I don't like this.
I would.
Why wherever he goes, you just support everyone.
No. I thought Doc Rivers was a good coach. No. Stop it. No, because last year. No. Because no. I will not stand for that because look. Doc Rivers coached for 48.
60 minutes. He coached.
Back to the Warriors. What we're saying. Don't even look at matchup wise how Clippers Warriors would be. Just look at the Warriors alone. This is like their fifth year that or is it fifth or sixth that they would be going this far deep into the playoffs. They can't even handle.
How do you know that?
In terms of you're tired.
How do you know that?
I'm pretty sure.
No.
That's a guess.
LeBron went to 8 straight, bro.
That's LeBron though. These players are not built like LeBron.
The Lakers went to 3. The Lakers went to 3.
Not even just that. Look at squad. They don't.
It's a different year though. I don't agree with that.
I don't agree with that. That's the
I don't agree with that.
So you don't think tiredness is a factor?
How do you know that yet?
Because I can see off of the workload.
They haven't even gone
the workload that they'll have to put in the regular season just to put in the playoffs.
That's a guess, Melvin. That's a guess, but they haven't shown you that.
But I mean, it's an educated guess.
It's an educated guess, but from what we've seen, they're not tired.
You gotta understand.
I don't know. It's gonna be hard.
If their current team right now,
Their current team is gonna have to do so much in the regular season.
But listen. As long as they can keep them in the mix until Klay Thompson gets back.
But how much effort are you putting into that?
That's true. That's what
I'm saying.
Wait. Listen. No, hold on. I'm gonna refute your point because look, the other night they were having fun. But they were chilling. If they're making shots, they're gonna be a team.
But my point is,
chances are 9 times out of 10.
Yeah.
But 8 times out.
I'll agree. 8 times. Yeah.
Steph Curry's gonna make shots.
Yes, I agree with that.
D'Lo's gonna make shots.
Yeah, I agree.
Right?
With that.
Which he did.
My whole point is, you're having to do so much offensively, and because
they already do. They're gonna do that regardless.
But the thing is, the Warriors we've known in the past, they kill games early because they want to rest up for.
Okay.
So now with aging and everything factoring in,
mind you, that was them being a top 2, top 3 team.
Yeah,
top 8, they can make top 8.
They can make top 8. I have no problems with that. My whole thing is what do you have to do to make that top 8?
Okay,
I don't think
the thing is, look,
you have to do
Steph Curry
in the tough West.
I don't think honestly, I don't think it's gonna be up. Steph Curry already.
There's 12 teams that are fighting for.
Melvin, I think the least they'll go is 6. The least they'll go is 6.
But my thing,
that's
in like
that's the least. I'll say not trying.
Wait, you're telling me that the Warriors floor is finishing 6th in the West?
Yes,
I don't agree with that.
Man.
I think the floor is 6.
That's tough.
Hey, to me,
that's tough.
The Warriors are such an unpredictable team right now.
Defensively, they're
that
ass.
I have.
You even saw Draymond saying.
Yeah,
Kurt was saying we don't have an identity. Like
and that's the reason why I have they have like the most longest range. Like I can see them potentially not, even though I believe that the Clippers are going to win it. I can see them making the championship, or I can see them not even making the playoffs.
That's my whole thing is you're seeing guys like Kawhi only playing 21 minutes. Like it takes Steph and all these guys to play 40 plus minutes to win games.
The
difference is we have crazy depth.
That's my whole point.
Yes.
You're playing 40 minutes for 82 games and then going to the playoffs again.
It's not 42 minutes, but it's a lot of minutes. The difference is it's 3 games in.
I mean, obviously we're speaking on what we see could happen.
The Clippers also lost to the Suns, right?
Hey, don't bring that shit up, man.
What do you mean don't bring that shit up?
It doesn't matter. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Bro, I was watching that game. We could wait. No, bro, we could have came back and easy, bro.
Let's not pick and choose.
Doc Rivers benched Kawhi for the last 6 minutes of the game.
Let's keep that.
No. He benched him for the last 6 minutes of the game. He benched for the last 6 minutes of the game. Bro, Doc Rivers said after the game, he said we deserve to lose that. He already knew that game. We didn't come out with intensity, bro. I was watching that game.
They lost the game.
It doesn't matter though.
So what happens? They're 1-2. It's not getting 0-3.
No.
They're 1-2.
Who?
The Warriors.
But you're telling me they're gonna come every game ready to play intensity high.
It's a different scenario because the Clippers already have a team that's stacked. Okay. Mind you, Rodney Magruder, he's a solid defensive player who's not back yet, and Paul George. Can I please read it? Y'all are asleep. Y'all are acting like this guy was not the front runner for MVP player. Last year. There was a certain stretch.
He's a great player. My whole point was
there was a certain stretch
to the playoffs. He's always choking.
Okay. Because Russell Westbrook was his compadre.
Even with the Pacers.
Who's on the Pacers though? Roy Hibbert.
But they took LeBron 7 games.
Exactly.
They had Roy Hibbert. They had Paul George.
Yes.
They took LeBron 7 games. Alright, yeah, now you're forced.
Bro, you could have been LeBron.
Hold on, Steve. We only have.
I'm not. Yeah, I'm not.
Steve, we only have 11 minutes. So let's talk about the Lakers. What's the Lakers ceiling? We said championship, right?
It's championship, but it's just like it
is championship.
It's championship.
It is championship.
But to say that we still haven't seen
I'm not encouraged.
Kyle Kuzma. We haven't seen Rondo come back yet. Like it's and the thing is, it's a whole bunch of new guys. So we haven't seen them gel as a
Your
squad.
bench sucks.
We haven't seen them gel.
Your bench sucks.
We have KCP. We have Avery Bradley.
All these things that you're still saying KCP with your chest out. You're actually proud, guys.
What's wrong? We still have Dwight Howard, who is a very great shot blocker.
Even though he's kind of odd.
We have JaVale McGee. We have length. Defensively, we can be great in the playoffs.
Who's our small forward that's coming in after Kyle Kuzma?
What do you mean after Kyle Kuzma? We have LeBron.
So Kyle Kuzma's coming off the bench now?
When Kyle Kuzma comes back,
he's gonna be off the bench.
Yeah, he's gonna come off the bench.
He's the third best player on the team. He's the third best player on the team.
He's their best player.
He's the third best player on the team.
Yeah,
you're gonna bring him off the bench.
Lou Williams is their best player on the team.
It's a different situation.
I don't want to hear that.
No, it is.
How?
Because Lou Williams.
You can definitely start Lou Williams and Paul George and Kawhi and
Lou Williams. has been a 6-man. That's worked.
Okay, so
Kyle Kuzma is a starter.
Into a 6-man.
So Kyle, you're gonna bring Kyle Kuzma off the bench. Who are you gonna start over Kyle Kuzma? Tell me. LeBron's playing point guard.
No, when Rondo comes back.
So you're gonna put Rondo.
Yeah.
And LeBron.
He's a point guard.
You're gonna start Rondo.
Yeah.
Okay. That's all I need to know.
So all I want is
their ceiling is finals.
So
Clippers ceiling is finals. Who else is finals?
You don't agree that you don't agree that the Lakers can beat the Clippers in the playoffs, right?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Because he's based off of one game, but
no, I'm not.
I think it's in general.
No.
What about the Rockets? I think the Lakers is just like it's just to a certain extent you can't really debate it.
I'm like the reason why I don't think
the reason why LeBron way too many times in the
here's the reason why I don't think that I don't think that the Lakers can beat the Clippers. Anthony Davis is going to be a problem. We know that, but we can continue, like you said. And our liability is that we don't have enough bigs. Casey brought that point up, a couple weeks ago. I didn't really pay attention to it, but I think that's a great point.
Is just facilitation.
My thing is, who in the world is going to stop Kawhi Leonard and Paul George? I don't think you guys are putting enough emphasis. Kawhi Leonard, this man, I was granted to hear this man because I heard LeBron James talking about 0-30 gravity mode or it's time to activate playoff mode and miss the playoffs.
Once he activates,
I heard Kawhi Leonard say these games in the regular season and practice are just getting me ready for the playoffs and go out and go on a historic playoff run.
To these playoffs, showing everyone that he's the king of this entire league.
Are you sure about that? Are you sure? Okay, do you believe that? He's the king of his household, and that's it.
Real quick, speaking of teams that disappointed me, these Rockets are absolutely fucking atrocious.
How? Believe in Russ.
These niggas are actually like a combined 13 turnovers. Actually, before the Rockets, can we just acknowledge that AD's 40 points was a fluke?
How?
He can't stay healthy.
26 of them were.
Your man can't stay healthy. His shoulder, his back, his neck.
I'm just saying.
Showed. What was it?
26 of those points were free throws.
Wait,
that's all I want to say.
How does it go? It's like my neck, my neck,
my toes.
So with the
Rockets,
and it showed the only issue with the Rockets is what they're doing. System wise is not going to work in.
Oh, really?
Because Dan and Tony sucks.
But I mean, it's not that. I mean,
he's a coach. He coaches up the game plan. He has the offensive set. Like he's the one who dictates that. Mm-hmm. He sucks. Well, he doesn't suck, but he needs to go. Well, I said before this year, he's on the hot seat.
Yeah.
If they don't perform, it's on him.
So, okay, here's my thing. What will get him fired?
Not getting past the West.
Okay, let's say
because of the fact that the West has, the NBA in general, but we're talking about the West. Everybody has a fair shot to get to the league, to the finals. Mm-hmm. If they don't get to the finals, even though I don't like, or if they like, let's say for instance,
is it fair to fire him if they don't make?
If they don't get past second round, fire him.
Yes.
Okay. I agree with. And the reason why is because you have Russ now.
And okay, how about this? If they get to the Western Conference Finals and they lose in a fashion that's like they play hard, the other team just outplay them, I can live with that. But if they get swept,
does he deserve to get fired after that though?
No. He'll be on the hot seat again. So he'll have another year.
Look,
it's a year by year thing. But how long are you going to be content with losing, with not getting a ring? Daryl Morey
my whole thing is like
Tim Fertitta said that they're trying to win.
You're telling me like James Harden can go up against like all like PG and Kawhi, LeBron, AD, all that.
Is James Harden a top 5 player?
Yeah.
Is Russ a top 10 player?
Yeah.
So what's your excuse?
No, I'm saying this year is different. I'm talking in the past.
What's your okay? We're talking about this year.
Oh yeah, I agree with that.
So what's the issue?
Yeah, I agree with that.
So
that's why I said this year is different from what I've viewed.
But so my thing is that even if you give him that, he's going to be on hot seat again.
Okay.
Because you have to at some point in time you have to win.
I just believe that this is all MDA's hands. MDA needs to find out a way to get these to round the truth. Because
even if it was a different coach, like,
look,
what system can you have when you have?
You have to figure it out. You have to figure it out, bro. Okay, last year,
you're the one that you were happy about this right now.
No, because in terms of talent wise,
okay.
Are you going to be content as an organization with not getting a championship if you have 2 top 10 players? You brought in a player,
top 5,
and that's what I'm saying. Like you just
things that last year I can understand now in retrospect because. It's just James Harden by himself. Mm-hmm. But you have Russell Westbrook.
Mm-hmm.
He has to step up. There is no excuse.
Yeah, but at the same
there's no
time,
excuse.
At the same time, you're looking at squads like the Clippers. You're looking at the Lakers.
Okay. Who's better, Westbrook or Paul George?
Westbrook.
Oh, so then what are you saying?
That you need
Yeah.
to help me.
No, but it's more than just them two.
Even though it's the
squad as a whole is
but
way
to a
better.
certain extent, you have those two. To a certain extent, you have to win.
If you're not winning,
No, I
bro,
agree
there's
with
no
you.
excuse.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, but I'm saying like, my whole argument is that if they go to the Western Conference Finals and they lose, I mean, like
we just said
he's gonna have another year, but
he's
he's
not
gonna
in
be
the second round.
Oh yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah,
But no,
that's what we're talking about.
so my thing is, you're gonna get him, but I'm not gonna sign him for a 4-year extension.
Oh yeah, I agree.
I'm not gonna do that. It's gonna be on the year again.
The last thing with the West I want to bring up, because we only have 4 minutes, is who are your top 8? Because we agreed last week that it's basically take out OKC and put the Lakers from last year.
That's pretty much it.
So
who do you have your top 8? And then we need to talk about the 2 teams that are only gonna be 2 teams that are gonna get to the East Conference Finals.
I have Clippers, Nuggets, Lakers, Rockets.
You have 4.
Jazz,
You're getting disrespectful.
Portland,
You're getting disrespectful.
Golden State,
Okay.
Spurs, Pelicans.
You're not well.
This guy has 9 teams already.
I know. I mean, because things that
He said there's 12 teams that can make it.
yeah, like
But I need a top 8.
okay, top 8. Man,
You forgot a team right there.
who?
No, he didn't.
I'm pretty sure you forgot a team. Let's say your 8 real quick.
Because okay, so my 8 are the Clippers.
Do you not agree with what we said?
What?
Take out OKC at the Lakers. Everybody
From
who
last year's playoffs.
I mean, I do, but at the same time, it's a toss
I'm
up.
saying like right now. Like yes, we can.
If you were to put your money,
yeah,
on it,
like yes,
gun
other
to
people
your
can
head,
make it.
would you pick those?
Because
eight?
I agree. I fully agree. The Kings should definitely make it.
Yes.
I definitely agree. The
Pelicans will have a
Yeah, all
chance.
these guys
Dallas will have a
But
But
chance.
we're saying
But I'm
like,
saying, gun to your head, who would you pick?
I can't go against Popovich. I can't.
exactly.
That's
But it's just like my thing is Dallas can shake up shit.
Yes,
man.
Yeah.
we all agree
Pelicans
with
can
you.
we all agree with you. It's just like
We all
I
agree
mean,
with you.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Between what honestly 6 and 12, it's up for grabs, bro.
So you agree with us?
Yes.
Okay.
What about East?
What teams? Okay, what are you about to say?
East, Sixers, Bucks,
I was talking about ceilings finals.
Sixers and Bucks. Everybody else.
Okay.
Western
Who
Conference.
else do you have competing?
I have the
So
Pacers.
you don't have Celtics ceiling.
No, we
And the
no.
finals as of right now, no.
No. You don't even believe that. Continue.
Pacers, they're gonna compete. Celtics are gonna compete.
Definitely.
The Heat are gonna compete. I think they're
They're good, but I don't think they're getting past the second.
I mean,
round if they get there.
they're gonna make life difficult for whoever they play.
No, I mean, we already talked about that. Most definitely they are.
And that's about it. I don't.
No.
Okay.
At
Who
least
else?
not this year.
Magic.
No.
Your Raptors. Oh, it's not you.
Damn.
Okay,
I don't know.
So let's talk
I
about
don't
those
know.
2 teams let's talk about those 2 teams that you mentioned that are outside. Heat's ceiling.
Oh wait, no. I'm putting some respect on the Raptors. I think so.
Mm-hmm.
Siakam's gonna have a major
What's their
year.
ceiling?
What's their ceiling?
Western Conference Finals.
That's cap.
No,
You don't believe that.
I do believe that.
Yeah, how much time do you really have?
How?
Because you can talk about this. You only have 1 minute. How much time do you really have?
And the
like-
thing is, I'm
Give
even-
us 7:05.
And the thing
Okay,
is,
okay,
I'm
bet.
even putting a lot of respect on Kawhi by saying that's a cap.
No, wait, hold on, listen. Siakam, it really depends on how much he grows, how much Fred VanVleet grows, how much OG Anunoby. We're forgetting that
Yeah,
he didn't play last year. He didn't play. He's back and he's been playing pretty well.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna be a problem. I'm not gonna bring up Kyle Lowry.
Why not?
I don't like Kyle Lowry.
He was hooping in the finals, though. You can't.
Yeah, it was, like I said, I loved him then,
What
but
about my boy Gasol, Marc Gasol? Okay, so just wrap this up. We don't agree with you at all. It's not even close.
Yeah.
They're saying it's nowhere near West Conference Finals.
I think so. But
Nowhere near East Conference Finals. Ceiling for the Celtics.
Western Conference Finals. Oh no, Eastern Conference Finals.
Ceiling for Pacers.
Second round.
Woo!
Second round.
I have
Second round.
Eastern.
Because look, here's the thing.
I have Eastern Conference Finals.
They're probably gonna end up going against Milwaukee, and I don't know if
you never know.
Things that there's nobody on that team who's
That
gonna
can guard Giannis.
Yeah, at the end of the day, it's just gonna
nobody.
be
Giannis is gonna if he has to go up
But
against
what if they
Indiana,
play the Sixers?
then we okay.
Yeah.
True. That's
So-
a good. That's a good point.
And I'm not gonna lie, I'm still not sold on the Sixers yet.
I'm not sold on them either.
Everybody, especially all these pundits, the pundits are like they have 76ers going all the way. Well, not all the way, but like going to the finals. I'm not sold yet.
Yeah, I'm not either.
So
Ben Simmons, Celtics, Eastern Conference Finals for
We
sure.
already said
You talk about so who else are we missing? Heat.
Second round.
We didn't talk about your picks for awards.
Let's finish with East real quick. Let's cancel this.
So Heat second round.
So you say Bucks and 76ers championship, right?
Yes.
Not championship. Finals. It's not championship.
Yeah.
Unless they play the Lakers, then it's up for grabs.
Yeah.
Or they play the Rockets, then it's up for grabs.
Oh,
Or they play the Rockets.
If the Bucks
play the or they play the Warriors, then it's up for grabs. But if they play the Clippers, they're losing.
Yeah.
I think Clippers are the only team that's just gonna demolish any team.
Lakers, it's up for grabs. I'm not gonna lie.
Now, who is your team? Because we discussed last week. Who's your team? If it's either the 76ers or the Bucks, who do you have beating majority of those teams that we have seen going being championship?
I'm gonna say the Bucks.
Okay, we'll
gonna say the
agree.
Bucks.
Damn, nigga, stop agreeing with us. We agree.
No, things. I mean,
we agree with the
I
Bucks.
believe in the like
The
the Bucks.
only reason that we argued against the Bucks is because we saw what Kawhi did to the Bucks.
Yeah.
But there's three other teams that could, that you could still face.
Mm-hmm.
And I still think the Bucks would give the Clippers a run for their money more than the 76ers did.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to disrespect the 76ers because they're going to be a great defensive team.
Mm-hmm.
Them adding Al Horford is actually paying. It's dividends.
I think that would definitely take them over the hump in my opinion.
But I just think that man, there's not a player in the East right now who is going to be able to stop the force of like Embiid. You can throw bodies at him and just kind of like get him off of his game, and that just disrupts their entire flow. But Giannis,
y'all got so lucky last year.
we did. No, we did. Last year was a magical run. At the same time, we did have Kawhi though. And
you guys are being a healthy Clay.
That's
I know.
That series could have been.
Wow, you're finally admitting that.
I mean, it's after the fact. It's after the fact. I know. Yeah.
Wow.
Last year was magical. Out, like I said.
Okay, real quick, they'll let you go. Your rookie of the year, defensive player of the year, all that, coach of the year, all that, real quick.
Rookie of the year, Zion when he comes back.
Yeah,
You still think Zion?
bro, I'm telling you.
The thing is that all Zion has to do is play 3 games, get 20 dunk,
get a block, do something.
win the slam dunk contest.
Okay, we're not saying that he's gonna be the best. We're just
He's not gonna be the best, but he's gonna have the most hype.
So how should we do this based off of what the NBA is gonna?
That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing.
Yeah, like
I don't like that fake stuff. Like
the thing is that that's how it is.
In your eyes, who think be the best this year?
It's gonna be okay. I'm gonna say John Morant because I think he's gonna be the most complete player.
I think also he's on the team that's gonna give him the best.
Exactly.
He needs to show off for his team.
Yeah, and he will. Like
Zion would too.
Yeah, he has other
Just
good players
the fact that it's the Zion show, like they're gonna stick.
But I'm saying he has other good players on the team.
I think because of the fact
also need to show out.
that John Morant is gonna be like once he continues this, they're gonna single him out and like put the light on him.
I mean, it's in Memphis. Who's going to watch Memphis games?
But the thing is that if he's playing well enough, there's gonna be a spotlight. If he's making enough highlight reels.
Okay, so basically, you agree that Zion's probably gonna win it this year, but you think that John Morant is gonna be the best rookie when the fat lady sings at the end of the day.
Yes,
at least for this season.
Yes.
I just think Zion's gonna be the best player to some extent because his ceiling is just crazy.
Do you agree that Zion could one day average 30?
Yes. In this league, yes.
Yes.
In this league, yes.
Why not?
With what offensive game?
But he's big as shit. And things that who wants to get bro?
Can Giannis average 30?
Giannis and what's the name are not the same player.
But like he can't shoot.
Bro, this guy bro, you seen his field goal percentage?
Huh?
You seen his field goal percentage? Zion, it was like 72% in the preseason.
But Melvin,
my thing is that that's the only time we saw them playing though, because
skill set
wise,
I think he can average 30.
Zion is not better than Giannis.
That's 15. It's 15 layups, bro.
It's not similar.
Things that, bro.
They're both bullies in the paint mid range. Nothing really.
Not like what's his name, Giannis.
So
Bro, Zion is a big bro.
Zion's definitely
Zion is
He's
bully in
more
the paint.
bully in the paint than
Yes. Bro, you're sleeping. You actually sleeping.
Melvin, I think you're a Zion hater. There's no way you believe that. Zion's gonna be a stupid problem, and if you don't believe that, then
bro,
that's the wrong
Giannis
opinion.
can dunk over anyone in this league.
Why can't Zion can't do it? Zion can too. Zion can do it.
All right.
So who else? Assist record. I don't know.
What you said? Assist record. Russ or Trae
Young.
Yeah,
I have Trae Young if anything.
Yeah.
Points record.
Harden. Or Curry.
Nah, it's not gonna be Curry.
Or no,
It's not gonna be Curry.
Okay. Or I'm saying or Curry. I'm putting on record.
I don't mind.
I actually have Steph Curry as my MVP too.
Hey,
I still don't have
ahead. Why'd you skip ahead?
You're not gonna win MVP finishing 8th seed.
Okay,
But if you average 35, you will.
Coach of the year.
If you average 35, you will.
Coach of the year.
No, you
Doc
won't.
Rivers.
Nope.
Yeah.
Yes.
Nah, it's not
They're gonna have the best
Yeah.
record. They're gonna have the best record.
Oh, who?
Unless Malone, huh?
You said who?
Who?
The Clippers.
Coach of the year?
Doc Rivers.
Oh yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah.
I thought you said Greg Popovich.
No.
Fuck no.
Defensive player of the year.
Defensive player of the year.
Probably Rudy. Maybe. I don't
Again.
know.
I said Rudy also.
He might.
Who did I say? I forgot who I said.
He said.
I said
forgot who
Draymond.
Yeah, he's definitely. Yeah, he said
It's
Draymond.
gonna be. I have Rudy over him.
I said Rudy.
Rudy or maybe. It's a stretch. It's a big stretch.
And I agree with you on
Wait,
your
would
MVP.
you say MVP Steph?
And I agree with you on your
Yeah.
MVP.
Steph.
He's gonna have to. Just like you said, he's going
It's gonna. It's gonna
The
either
reason
be
why I said that is
Steph.
because I don't think he can handle.
It's gonna either be Steph, James Harden, or
I said LeBron.
No.
Actually, not so far.
It might
Not
be
the way
AD.
LeBron's been playing so far.
I said LeBron. Over
Nah, it's not gonna be AD.
I said LeBron over AD.
I think it's between them
if
two.
AD outplays LeBron,
The reason why is because AD is getting his points because of LeBron.
not all of them.
Did you not watch the Clippers Lakers game? Every single time they go down the court,
He still has to make
let me
shots
throw you
though.
the ball.
He has to finish though.
He wasn't really creating.
If
his
he's
own
more
shots.
impactful, bro. He's
I think LeBron. They'll just look at it in the way that LeBron's
they know
running.
they're gonna look at numbers, bro. You know they're gonna look at numbers.
Obviously, they're gonna look
And
at
it's also
numbers.
LeBron.
Even though OKC,
Look what
you
Russ
see,
did and James
bro,
Harden.
Paul George was he was higher in the MVP race than Russ Westbrook. Mind you, Russ Westbrook was getting triple doubles out the ass last year.
Do you know
Paul
why
George,
they didn't give it to Russell Westbrook? They've already seen him do that before.
no,
This was the first season Russell
here's my
Westbrook was
look.
getting
Which he went to, and it was.
They would have given.
Here's
and the
my
first
thing,
season
though.
He did get it. He did win. Yeah.
Here's
what I'm saying,
my
like-
thing though. The reason why Paul George was higher is because he played on the defensive end. LeBron James is not going to give as much defensive effort as Anthony Davis will, which is why
the way they do these awards is like, oh, we've never seen this before by somebody, so they just give it to that
So
person.
they've never seen Anthony Davis playing on a winning team that like this.
I don't think
Scouted.
LeBron will let you go off that much.
He don't have no
LeBron.
choice. He's 34,
It's
man.
LeBron.
It's LeBron, and you understand where we're coming from when we say that.
You know he's all crazy.
I do. I mean,
somehow.
You understand what we mean by that.
I do.
Like LeBron
So,
definitely needs
in
some
that-
sort of attention to himself.
In that sense, I'm gonna say the
Whatever team he's on,
MVPs.
he wants to be the reason why it happened.
Here's my 4 final MVP considerations: Steph Curry, James Harden, Giannis, and Joel
definitely
and Joel Embiid. Those are my 4.
Joel Embiid's not gonna be healthy enough.
He's not good enough.
Embiid's not gonna be healthy enough.
But if he is,
Barring health, okay.
if he
Barring
is,
health,
It's not happening. If even if he's healthy, they will sit him out just knowing about his history.
but
no,
off
we're
of
saying theoretically if he plays.
if he
that much.
plays,
But you can't even say theoretically.
yes, you
Like,
can.
There's no way Joel Embiid would ever play
because Melvin,
If Joel Embiid plays 65 games this season,
because
and he perform in those 65 games, come on, man.
because Melvin,
I don't
you can't even say theoretically he's gonna be healthy because theoretically he's not gonna be healthy.
Yeah, like-
So we're saying theoretically if he is like playing.
if he,
The reason why is because it takes more than just 65 games.
but I'm saying
nowadays.
if
I know, but I'm saying if he plays 65 games and he's hooping all 65
if he
games,
plays 65 games and he scored and he averaged like 27,
yeah,
12,
that's fine. But you're gonna find Giannis playing all 82 and hooping too. So it's like
he's still gonna be it. But
All right, let's.
if they have the best record in the East and he's playing that well, the best player on the best team usually gets the MVP, aka Giannis. Even though James Harden deserved it last year, I'm telling.
it's arguable.
I think also including the playoffs, I can't agree with that. But you know,
We're talking about it's regular season, regular season.
yeah. But on that note, I mean, you're 10 minutes past your time you're about to leave, so we'll let you go. Appreciate you for coming on, most definitely.
Thank y'all for having me.
This guy really thinks the Clippers are going to win it all.
This guy Melvin is sick in the head, man. This guy, guys, we cannot we cannot go past
King
the fact
James.
that he stuck out his chest and said
King James.
Contavious Caldwell Pope.
King James.
That's it. That's all I need.
King James. That's all you have to know.
Appreciate you.
All right, bro.
You need to get checked.
You need help, man.
All right, bro. Appreciate you. We're gonna talk about football before we talk about Chelsea and soccer. What do you even need to talk about? Because only thing I want to talk about is the 49ers are actually niggas beat the fuck out of Carolina.
Oh yeah, we were just talking about how it's gonna be a defensive.
Yeah, but not
it was
defensive.
More like they'll win if they.
But I wasn't sure that the Carolina could put up 51 points.
I wasn't sure that the Niners were gonna win because of their offense.
Mm-hmm,
yeah,
definitely.
I was more sure that they would win because of their defense.
Then again, Tevin Coleman's not scoring 4 touchdowns week in and week out.
Mm-hmm.
I think they held Christian McCaffrey to a very subtle game to a certain extent. Let me check. Let me pull up the game. I think that's pretty much like the big thing, other than like Drew coming back. Kyle Allen had a terrible game. Christian McCaffrey still had the touchdown. No, sorry. Christian McCaffrey had 117. 117 and 1 touchdown. Never mind. They didn't fucking hold them up. They just scored more.
Their defense was just bad.
Yeah. Not defense is bad, just like 4 touchdowns.
Allowing the 49ers to score that
4 touchdowns that's not gonna happen a lot, and three interceptions. That means your defense is continuously having to be on the field. It's not really like your defense is bad. Like after a while, like you're gonna let points. Who really matters? We need to talk about before. Other than like Drew Brees coming back and having a pretty decent game.
Do you see them? I'm hearing everyone say that they're going to the Super Bowl.
A lot of niggas in the NFL and the NFC.
Over Seattle,
over Seattle, over the 49ers, over the Cowboys, over the Eagles. I'm saying right now I'm not mad if you pick them. But there's some rough riders in the NFC right now. Was there any even like the free agency, not free agency, the trade deadline wasn't even as eventful as it should have been. Jamal Adams was apparently about to go to the Cowboys.
He was supposed to.
They cut that off. Effort from the Bengals was almost about to go to the Patriots. They cut that off. Like it was almost about to be live. Yeah. Other than the Bears still losing, my Texans are still winning because our online finally showed up. Amanda, threw with the one eye open. Let's do predictions real quick, and that's pretty much it. Because we can talk about Chelsea. 49ers, Cardinals. Moving on. That's tomorrow. Moving on. Even though it's in Arizona.
49ers are going to win.
Texans, Jags.
Texans.
It's in Jacksonville.
Texans.
Okay, good job. Even though the D-line's probably going to give us problems. Redskins, Bills, who cares? Bears, Eagles. Wait, hold on.
Eagles.
It is in Philly.
I'm at this point
the Bears
at this point their offense is just not gonna.
Bro, the Bears offense has been.
It's just bad.
Ass. Oh my god.
Knicks.
Colts, Steelers. Doesn't matter because Colts are gonna win that game, even though it's in Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
Panthers, Titans. Nobody cares. Lions, Raiders. Lions. Seahawks, Buccaneers.
Seahawks.
Browns, Broncos.
Browns.
Even though
their talent is just annoying.
Jets, Dolphins, Jesus Christ.
Because Flacco's out for the year, right?
For so far, not out for the year, but for the foreseeable future, he is. Chargers, Packers, Chiefs, Vikings. If Pat Mahomes is not there, it's gonna be a great game.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a good game.
If Pat isn't there. Because as far as you know, Pat may still come back. Pat almost played against the Packers. We were talking about that game.
I told you he was going to play.
I mean, yeah.
It'd be stupid to have him play.
We're not saying. Look, for being honest.
No, but I'm saying it was stupid to have him play.
Melvin, we all knew he wasn't going to play. We're just saying, as fans, we wanted him to play.
Of course, I wanted him to play, but
that's what was overriding us. That's what was overriding everything. We
so what was the argument?
We can fuck about logic. What
was the argument?
We care about logic. We care about who wants to win. Who wants to play? Cowboys, Giants. Jesus Christ, these games are terrible. Game of the week, though, which is the primetime game.
Patriots, Ravens.
In Baltimore, Patriots, Ravens. This is the definition of what we call litmus test games for Baltimore.
Oh, I was about to say.
Don't piss me off. Don't piss me off. And maybe for the Patriots. Actually, for the Patriots too, because they haven't gone up against a good team. So this is the.
They haven't gone up against what?
A good team.
I'll say they haven't gone up against this cold of a running quarterback. I really want to see how.
In general, they haven't gone up against tough competition. Yeah. So this is the best competition so far. Mm-hmm. I'm not saying it's not really a litmus test game. This is the best thing that they've played so far. This is definitely a litmus test game for the Ravens because.
But it's not fair to call it litmus test.
It is
because they're gonna lose. Like it's guaranteed that they're losing.
It's in Baltimore, so
they're gonna lose.
No, because a lot of people are saying like they're this cold, they're this cold. So let's see how cold you are.
I mean, a lot of people, but I'm telling you now, they're not winning
litmus
that
test doesn't
game.
mean you're gonna win. Litmus test just means. Litmus test is basically like when you test the pH balance or something.
But my whole point is,
so we're gonna test the pH balance of the Ravens.
But it's not fair to test it on that.
It is to some extent because it's in Baltimore.
Because the reason why
it is in Baltimore.
Who did the Patriots play earlier in the year? Was it the Steelers? And they blew them out 35.
Yeah.
Like 0 something like that.
That is a litmus test game.
How's that litmus test?
Because we're gonna see how good Juju was. Because we're gonna this exactly what we're talking about. So we're talking about the Chelsea Man U game. We're really gonna see how good Juju was. We're gonna see how good Big Ben was gonna be without Le'Veon bailing him out. We're gonna see how James Conner is knowing that Le'Veon would never be there. We're gonna see how, and all of that. We're gonna see how good you are to a certain extent. You know. So now we're gonna see how good is Lamar Jackson. Just his feet. Let's see you not throwing the ball. Mm-hmm. Let's see it. Mm-hmm. Let's see how you're gonna fare against Bill Belichick. Let's see that.
It's not gonna be easy.
Exactly. Let's see that. Let's see how good this defense is going against Tom Brady, Dorsett, Julian Edelman. Let's see how good this defense really is. That's what I mean by that. Mm-hmm. I saw the Patriots still winning. I don't think they're gonna blow them out.
So what do you think the score is gonna be?
I think they're gonna win by at least by 2 touchdowns.
The Patriots? By 2 touchdowns.
By 2 touchdowns because the defense is going to show up.
Do you see Lamar doing anything? Having any impact?
Maybe a little bit. But Bill Belichick...
This Patriots defense is... I don't think I've ever seen a Patriots defense this good.
Bill Belichick's game plan is
or any defense is good. Bro. Like, they're literally...
Let's not
no, like... They've scored 4 touchdowns
let's not
as
the
a
Bears
defense.
Defensive last year wasn't great.
I don't think it was better than
this. The Broncos from...
I don't think it was
years ago was great. The Legion of Boom, let's not forget that. They've been great.
Jags, I know there's been great defenses.
I won't say they're up there.
There's been great defenses, but like these niggas are shutting teams down.
They are, but who they've been shutting down?
I mean, they're still NFL teams. Like it's not like it's bums.
Who have they been? I mean, yeah, but the fact that they haven't really played like. Go open the door. It's our money. It's our money. Hurry. Give us 1 second. We have intruders coming in. But I mean, like we're saying, we're recording the podcast. Come in. You might as well come in. No. You might as well come in. We're talking about football already.
Yeah.
Who do you think is winning? Baltimore Patriots. Primetime game in Baltimore.
Patriots, but Baltimore's gonna give them the best fight they had all season.
Best fight, but that's only because they played so many ass teams. What about you, Will? Come to Mike, Will.
They haven't had to guard a running quarterback yet.
Yeah, they're gonna shut the fuck down.
Other than the Buffaloes, Josh Allen.
He's not running quarterback compared to
Lamar Jackson.
Compared to Lamar, he's nothing. But exactly my point though. Like they had trouble with Josh, so that's why they're gonna have
trouble is an understatement. Who is calling me?
Anyways,
it's gonna be a fun game though, cause I really want to see Lamar against Belichick.
Mm-hmm. What do you have?
Patriots.
Yeah, we all have Patriots. What else is there to be?
That was a primetime game.
Other than the Cowboys sucking. Oh, sorry, y'all had the bye week.
Relax.
Who y'all play? Y'all play the Giants.
We're playing the Giants. We're gonna get another win.
Matt Moore's kind of hooping. Matt Moore's kind of hooping.
Guess your favorite quarterback.
Bro, just shut up. It's your favorite quarterback too. Shut the hell up. Mm-hmm. Tom Brady's not your favorite quarterback.
Tom Brady's not your favorite quarterback?
Tom Brady's not my favorite quarterback.
Tom Brady's not his favorite quarterback.
Yeah, but who's better?
Tom Brady.
Tom Brady's better than Aaron Rodgers?
7 rings. Is an episode.
Oh, it is 7 with asterisks. Not yet.
At this point, I'll put Patrick over Aaron because it's more exciting, bro. To be honest with you, just watching that again.
I don't believe that.
Okay, so not over like skill, but like over excitement. Who I want to watch? I want to watch Patrick more.
I don't think you believe that.
I actually do believe that. I actually do believe it. Like
Aaron Rodgers
the thing is, last season,
Aaron Rodgers' season's a bad man.
Okay, Stephen A. Nevertheless,
I didn't even say it like him.
Nevertheless, like I only saw like 3 games of Patrick last year, and like them hoes were the best games I've watched the entire season.
There's absolutely nothing wrong in saying that.
Okay.
But I just think Aaron Rodgers is this season. Because this season he has a new coach, and every time Matt LaFleur brings a bullshit ass call, all you see is Aaron Rodgers be like, audible. Let's change this around. So he's doing that with the confidence of having a new coach. Matt LaFleur really came out and said, I don't think I'm coaching because this nigga just changes the play if he wants to.
Okay.
So the fact that he could change the plays on the fly,
better than the coach. That's
too cold.
Anyways. Actually, is entertaining. I didn't even put that into factor. I didn't factor that at all.
So that's what I'm talking about.
We've seen quarterbacks play
still get his ass whipped by Belichick if it ever came down to it.
I don't know.
I know.
We've seen quarterbacks play without the mic.
Oh, okay, because he's Russell Wilson. He's not better than Russell Wilson. Let's talk about soccer real quick. Let's end it with soccer real quick.
Did y'all win today?
No, we lost.
Oh, shit.
But we'll talk about what you want to talk. You talking about EPL and then end with Chelsea, or what you want to talk about?
Yeah.
EPL first. Let's pull it up. Who lost this week? Tottenham. Let's talk about Tottenham Arsenal. Tottenham Liverpool. I will say at least Tottenham tried. I don't know. You can give them that. They tried.
If Man can get a draw against Tottenham, against Liverpool, y'all need to at least get a win.
At least they tried though.
That's not enough.
No, I'm not gonna lie.
That's not enough.
Tottenham tried their best. Yeah, it's not enough because they're not good enough.
They're better than Man U. What do you mean they're not good enough?
They weren't gonna win that game.
Like that, at least get a draw.
Bro, that second half.
How do you lose that game?
Second half, Liverpool did not even see.
But how do you lose that game?
Liverpool looked like they were like their big brother, little brother. The whole second half, they were gonna win that game.
It was just sad.
It was sad. VAR. What did VAR call that game? That was a big deal
against Tottenham against Liverpool.
What did they call? They called something that was a big deal in that game.
Was it a foul?
They got that penalty. What do you think that's a penalty?
Who
Aurier or Mane. The fact that like Aurier he was about to clear the ball, but Mane came out of nowhere and put his
yeah. You got to give that.
I don't know.
You got to give that because the way fouls are called now is it doesn't even matter.
I'm talking about regardless of how fouls are called.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying like I call it as a foul because I don't care that you didn't see him. You still fouled him. So he deserves a penalty.
That's
that.
fair.
Yeah.
Arsenal Crystal Palace. Arsenal. This is a game we need to talk about. Granit Xhaka. I'm not gonna lie. If my captain ever told the fans to fuck off,
it wasn't even just that. You know when he was coming off,
and then took the captain armband and threw it on the ground.
He tossed it at
Aubameyang, but he didn't even you're supposed to.
So it looks bad because at the camera angle it looks like he dropped it.
But to some extent, but you're not supposed to throw it at him. You're never supposed to.
Yeah,
you're never supposed to throw it at him.
Yeah, I know.
Never.
It was just, and on top of that, as he's walking off, he takes off the jersey.
He takes off his jersey. Went through the tunnel. Bro, I dare you.
Did you see Emery's face after that? Did you see Emery's face after that?
Emery's a fucking vampire. We don't need to talk about him. But in total,
I don't know how they lost. How they allowed to.
Not that good. But Melvin, I've been saying that since the first. They're not that good. They're just that's all it is. It's really though. There's no analysis to it. After that penalty that was given to Zaha, which we've been saying, literally all Chris Fowles does is like Zaka and Jordan Ayew. Just go have fun up there. Just do something, and somehow we're gonna find a way. And both of them scored. After that penalty, Arsenal looked like they lost all hope. When both your center backs are scoring goals for y'all, how good are you? How good are you really? When your best player, that's not Aubameyang, Pepe, is only scoring off of set pieces, how good are you really? Okay.
Anyways,
is there any more to talk about with that? Of course not. United won. Who cares? City won. City won convincing. Well, City didn't score in the whole first half, which is actually kind of crazy. But the second half, they just blistered them. Okay, let's talk about the boys. Let's talk about Burnley. Let's talk about Burnley. Melvin, I think I texted you. We texted each other.
Captain America, because we had during the week we had Batman. He saved us against Ajax. We didn't even talk about Ajax, did we?
We didn't because Chooks was here. We didn't even get to talk about the Ajax, and we didn't even get to to some extent we outplayed them second half. There's not much to talk about that other than Pulisic coming in. really just changing the whole game.
Yeah.
Him by himself changed the whole game.
Mm-hmm.
This Burnley game just showed that all it takes is confidence. Soccer is literally all about confidence. Basketball, to a certain extent, if you shoot it with the same form, you're going to score. Football, to a certain extent, like, confidence is back as a quarterback. But soccer is all about confidence. If you have confidence, you literally turn into the best player you'll ever be.
I don't know about that.
Like, I said
you can have
that you will ever be. I didn't say I'm saying best player ever. That you will ever be.
That you can be.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that you will ever be. Mm-hmm. Pulisic came on that pitch, took a man on, and finished it with his weak foot. I was like, oh my.
The thing is, Pulisic before that game, he's been begging like Lampard, like put me in, coach.
Yeah, and he got the opportunity.
Exactly.
He came with confidence. He
like
scored.
He's one of those, because they were talking about it after the game. He's one of those guys where if he's not getting minutes, like he's like constantly going to the coach like, why am I not playing? Like,
which I appreciate. Which I want to play. These.
I like to an extent to where it's like, if you're gonna say that to the coach, to at least go and perform.
And what did he do these past 5 games? Really, past 3 games.
Exactly.
If anything.
So I mean, if anything, I was shocked that he ended up getting a hat trick. Like I was happy with like one goal.
I was shocked too.
I was like,
first of all, who else, that's the only second player who's got a hat trick on our team this year so far.
I was just like, damn.
So for him to get
United hasn't got a hat trick since like 2013.
Who?
United.
Oh yeah,
they haven't had a player on.
That's true. So for him to get a perfect hat trick, it was amazing. I'm not gonna lie, Burnley wasn't even our best game at all, especially first half. We played so sloppy.
But the thing is,
I texted you. I said we need to score a second goal because if Burnley conceded, if we conceded,
I told you that
it was gonna be bad. We texted together like and once we got a second goal, it was game over.
And I don't even really count the last 2 goals because
we really don't.
As a young team, like we're expected to switch off. It was 85th minute.
Okay, but look at the goal that they scored. They scored one of the best goals of the whole season.
Exactly.
Like 35 yarder, like first, like there's nothing you can do against that. Second goal is deflection. Really, because Kovacic lost the ball. And Kovacic has to. By the time he could get back, it was too late. If Kovacic is there, they're not scoring that goal. So that game showed us that. Without Conte, without Emerson, without Rudiger, without Loftus-Cheek,
we're still cold.
We're cold as shit. Kovacic, did I say Kovacic? I meant basically without our 4 best players. Kovacic is a baller. Jorginho, look, we're gonna start dialogue. Melvin, we're gonna start dialogue about Jorginho. Dude's cold. Dude's literally the definition of a concert master. Dude legit was getting mad that he wasn't controlling the game, and when he started doing it. Who else? Cho didn't impress me in Burnley for the minutes that he got, which is different.
But it was really Pulisic.
But it was a Pulisic show. But what has Pulisic done with the little minutes we gave him in those games that he subbed on? He came in and had a huge impact.
Yeah, and the thing I really like about Pulisic is he's like going at.
He's direct. He is direct. Right, yeah.
And it kind of reminds me in a way of how Hazard was, but I mean, not.
Yeah.
But, you know,
Hazard's a very sensitive topic to us.
But
I don't agree with that yellow card.
Yellow card
that Cho got for flopping. I do not agree with.
Well, and that's why I told you it's in that gray area because
he got touched. So it's not a yellow card.
So here's the thing: either the way the refs are like looking at shit now is either you got fouled or you didn't. If you didn't get fouled, they automatically give you a yellow card, which isn't fair because you could have been touched. You could have been touched to where like you end up getting stumbling to a fall
because even Batshuayi got touched on on today and he fell and they were like nothing. I'm like okay, sure.
Yeah. And so when you're in that gray area, like I mean, it's really hard to officiate because which is something they do need to change in the future. Yeah. But it's hard to officiate right now.
So you don't agree with the yellow card?
Because the thing is, the referees are like put in the position where. If it's not a penalty, then why is he not getting...
And also, he didn't even get to see what happened.
Exactly, but that's the thing. If you look at VAR and it says, no, it's not a penalty, then your automatic like response to that is, oh, then that means I have to give him a yellow for diving.
Yeah.
Which isn't fair, but, I mean, it happened.
In general, that game just shows that we're cold. The fact that Tammy and Willian had quiet games, but both had an assist and a assist and a goal respectively. The fact that Mason Mount had a quiet game but also had an assist is bonkers. That's how good we are. That we're so good that people are still on the score sheet to a certain extent, but they're having quiet games. That's how good we're performing. Is that all Burnley?
Burnley.
All right. This United game, I was talking shit because I didn't realize that we're not gonna play nowhere near our best 11.
Well, I knew that. I knew we weren't gonna play our best 11.
But
But at the same time, I also didn't know we want to have like. Okay, my issue starting the game was the formation we played.
4-3.
Yeah,
Because we know.
Because I've seen how we play in a 4-2-3-1, and attacking wise, it's like it's hard to defend because you're having 3 players come at you plus a striker, and so.
And then even if the ball gets cleared, you have those 2 right there.
Yeah, exactly.
For the ball, yeah.
And it kind of affects when we play 4-3-3, affects us defensively or attacking wise because it's only 3 players going at you. Mm-hmm. And if you're not having a Salah, Mane, Firmino going at you, it's just not gonna work.
And we didn't start our players that are as good,
or not as good, but like our best.
Yeah, our best.
We didn't have that. So if you don't have that going at you, it's just not gonna work. And so it was into a position where we're not pressuring them enough, and so they're like, oh, this all y'all got, like attacking wise.
And what that caused was it literally was Pulisic, Cho, and Mitchie just going at them. Literally, like they were low key playing like 5 back at sometimes. Like they always had an extra defender back there, so it was like we were attacking as a team. Billy Gilmore looked absolutely horrendous in the first half. Like he looked like he was not ready for prime time whatsoever. Second half he played a lot better, but he still needs to come off. I mean, we were texting. I said Mason Mount's coming for him instantly. It's really nothing to talk about because the biggest point I want to talk about with this game is this game showed us a lot of the things that people are saying aren't true.
As in?
Zuma as the best center back right now is not true.
Who is saying Zuma's the best?
Like people are saying that Zuma's playing better than Tomori. So if
Who
right
said
now,
that?
hold on, there are a lot of people. People are saying
Not that I've seen.
I'm saying a lot of people. They're saying if Rudiger comes back, is it Tomori or is it Zuma? Today showed that. Today showed that it's easily.
It wasn't even about the play. It's about the selection of who started and who didn't. They obviously rested Tomori
but Tomori's played more games, so it's
it doesn't even matter.
Tomori's played more games, but
no, but it doesn't even matter.
I'm saying like it's not just who's played better. Like you can also it could also be an argument for Tomori's played more games.
Has Tomori played more?
Yeah,
games?
Tomori didn't play against Grimsby. Zuma's played every game since Grimsby. Tomori didn't play Grimsby. So I guess you can say that one game, per se.
But Zuma started in the season though.
Yeah, but then Christensen came off and
no, but it was Christensen Zuma.
Yeah, but I'm saying like
Tomori didn't start
I'm saying
the season
right now, like.
But I'm saying since the season started, Zuma.
I'm saying the past 6 games. The past 6 games, Zuma's played more. So moving forward, this game showed that you need Tomori because Zuma is.
I even told you about what happened with Alonso and the foul. That was literally.
But okay.
That was literally like if Tomori was there.
That's not even getting that far. But to a certain extent, it's literally all Alonso's fault.
We know that. We know that.
Like, but okay, so I would say let's stop it there.
I'm looking behind that because we already know like he's gonna fuck up every single time. The reason why we don't see in these other games is because who's there to clean it up? Yeah, Tomori. So it doesn't even look visible.
This game
Tomori's always been there.
This game showed Tomori is definitely. It's not even close. Needs to be the person per the Rudiger. If not, at least just Tomori starting, and maybe Zuma still starts. This game showed that Reece James maybe not be ready yet.
Why?
He didn't have a great game.
I just don't think the whole team had a great game.
This game showed that Billy Gilmore needs a lot more time in that development squad. This game showed that Michy Batshuayi is not a starting number 9 for us. This game low-key showed us that we need to play 4-2-3-1 every game.
Every game.
Because Pulisic, while I don't think he played horrendous,
he didn't
play great because he had to go up against like 2 defenders at a certain time. Basically, he had to do so much.
They were playing a back 5, right?
Yeah, sometimes. Cho didn't have a great game. Mitchie, while granted, that goal was really just like, a spark of a moment. We didn't play too well this game. I'm not mad at this game because really, like, I could tell Frank Lampard didn't take it too seriously. The players didn't take it too seriously. I'm not mad at the game. Moving forward, however, we know what we know now. We need Emerson back big time because that penalty is strictly just all Alonso. We lost off of set pieces. Let's be honest, bro. We lost off it's not like they
which has
always
been the
case. They didn't beat us in open play. We have more shots than them. They did
conceded more goals this season off of set pieces.
That's our biggest weakness. So it's not like they beat us off of strict open play. They beat us off of set pieces. So it's not even like we played horrendous to that point. Second half, we outplayed them by a long ways. I'm not mad that we're at EFL because we still have FA Cup, we still have Champions League, and we definitely still have a Premier League. Which, not gonna lie, don't let Liverpool keep choking. That's all I'm gonna say.
Why?
That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not
Did they win today?
Hmm?
They won today.
I mean, I'm talking about in Premier League.
Oh, in Premier League. Oh, okay.
Well, let's just touch on that game. Did you watch the game?
Mm-mm.
That was the wildest game I've ever seen this year.
Well, Arsenal.
Yes.
Arsenal. There's no reason why they didn't win that game.
Well, they played like they're young. Like literally, both teams played the youngsters.
Mhm.
No, like I said, no Pepe, no
You saw the bench
Aubameyang.
for
No, like low key, both teams didn't even want to be there. For be honest, but it was a wild game, and I think it was a good game for the development squad to at least be there for the first team to understand like this is how intense shit could be. There's no reason why both teams should concede 5 goals. So you guys need to understand quickly. This is a different level, which I appreciate. I can appreciate it to that level. Let's talk about Premier League real quick. Premier League predictions real quick, and then we'll just leave real quick. Bournemouth United at Bournemouth. Don't be surprised, Bournemouth.
I mean, United's on the run, so.
Did they play that well today?
I mean, it's not that they played well. They got a result.
They got a result.
Yeah.
Okay. So maybe United wins that game. Arsenal Wolves in Emirates.
Arsenal is losing. I don't care what
Arsenal
nobody
probably
says.
loses that game. Trash ass niggas. Villa Liverpool. City Southampton. Brighton Norwich. It's a
Norwich
Brighton.
is still missing their players, so I'll probably go
Who they
Brighton.
missing?
Like, remember whenever was it us or City? Remember when they beat City? They didn't have their best like squad out because most of their players are injured. So it's still the same case right now. After that City game, they've been taking L's because of that. Yeah. So I'll probably pick Brighton.
I'll pick Brighton just because it's my home. Sheffield Burnley is actually gonna be a great game.
Yeah, that's gonna be a
On
good game.
paper.
I'll say draw.
I say draw too. West Ham Newcastle.
West Ham.
Okay. Is there no game on Sunday? Okay, Crystal Palace Leicester. Ooh.
Leicester. Move on.
It's in Crystal Palace.
Leicester is on a high. When you beat a team 9-0,
I would say Leicester. But
but the thing is, when you beat a team,
surprised.
when you beat a team 9-0,
9-0, of
like
course.
you feel like you're the best team in the Premier League.
I agree with you, but do not be surprised with them.
I mean, I'm not gonna be
drop
surprised,
points.
obviously, but
that's
like
what
my
I'm
pick
saying.
is.
I agree with you.
yeah.
Leicester's gonna win, but don't be surprised at the drop points.
Yeah, I won't be surprised.
Everton Tottenham. It's at Everton.
I don't know.
I see Tottenham winning.
It's hard because Tottenham's just. I don't know. It's gonna be a draw.
I see Tottenham winning. I'm not gonna be disrespectful.
But it's not disrespectful though.
Yeah, to some extent. Tottenham's still better.
To say a draw against Everton,
Everton's not great this season.
but Tottenham's losing.
Everton
this
literally
season.
just choked right now.
But Tottenham's been losing.
Everton
games
literally
too.
just choked last week.
But it's not far fetched like.
It's not
to
far
say
fetched,
that
but
it's-
to say I have Tottenham winning. Last game, I expected less than 5-0. Watford away.
We'll see.
Mostly because these lot have to show up after what the fuck they put on today. Pulisic, it's not
I don't even
Pulisic.
think he's
Show,
chosen.
I dare you. I dare you have another bad game. I dare you.
Mm-hmm.
I dare you have another bad game. So I need Cho to show up. William's probably gonna start over Cho. I'm not gonna lie.
I think it's gonna be Cho and
No, I think it'll be Pulisic and William.
So who came off today?
Pulisic.
So
But I think it's because Pulisic played 90 minutes last game.
it's gonna be tough.
So I think they'll not be surprised if William starts over Cho. I think it could go either way.
No, William starts for sure.
Oh, yeah.
It's
So
between
it's-
Cho
it's-
and
and Pulisic.
yeah,
And Tammy's definitely gonna start.
yeah.
Batshuayi didn't even have a great game.
I'll say 3-0.
I say that as a
I
dickhead,
want to be kind.
Damn, after we record this, Champions League will have happened. So, this is
But
actually the
I
second
actually-
round. This is actually now the second round of Champions League games.
Third. Wait.
Everybody's played their
Oh,
first three.
right.
Everybody's
As in-
played their first
yeah,
three.
so-
finals,
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Barcelona Prague, Liverpool Gen K. Dortmund Inter is the game of the week. Probably that game.
Who Dortmund Inter won last game?
Inter won the last time.
I say draw.
It's in Dortmund. So I think Dortmund's gonna come out swinging.
I think it's gonna be a draw because they're both gonna try and play as safe as they can.
Nah, I think Dortmund needs to win.
The reason why is because Dortmund. What? How many points do they?
Yeah,
have?
I'm pulling that up right now. I think Dortmund and Inter are tied on points because Dortmund tied with Barcelona, but Inter lost to Barcelona.
Because I know that game is gonna be. They're gonna play safe because if they allow one, let's say Inter scores, Dortmund is gonna try and defend.
I don't think they're gonna play safe.
Inter's gonna try and defend.
I don't think they're gonna play safe because those both teams know that those are the two teams that are competing for second place.
But
So
that's my whole thing.
That's
my whole thing.
game.
You know, as your team, like, you know that if you concede, then
So
that
you
team
think
is gonna park the bus.
Okay,
that's why you play safe.
because I think both teams are gonna come out flying because they know that game is basically.
I mean, it could go either way.
Yeah.
Either both teams come like defensive or they both come offensive. So it's gonna be one of those. Both teams are gonna come out with the same energy.
Yeah. Zenit Leipzig, who gives a fuck?
I don't.
Napoli, who gives a fuck? Lyon, who gives a shit? Valencia, Lille, what do we need? We need a tie.
We need Lille to win.
We need a tie with everything at this point.
We need Lille to win.
No, because
we don't need Valencia gaining
has
points.
4 points, right?
Lille has 0.
I guess.
So if Lille gets 3 points, we don't care.
Though.
It doesn't matter.
Bayern Olympic. Jesus Christ. What games matter? Yeah, the second day is terrible. But the game of the week, honestly, objectively, the game of the week is our game. At home,
this determines the whole table.
At home,
we have to win. That's why I said that last game was very.
It was crucial. It wasn't. We didn't say it was crucial, but it wasn't
the reason why I know, but I said it was a must win because I know our team. Like, I don't want us to come with that pressure of we have to win this game at home.
That's why this game was.
No, but that's what I'm saying. That game was more important because it leads up to this game. And if you come into this game with this young squad talking about we have to win this game for sure, I don't see it happening because it's gonna be too much pressure. So it was a must win because it decides our group really.
2-1 Chelsea.
Yeah, I'll say the same thing.
If they even score, if Ajax even scores.
I mean, I'm pretty sure they'll score. They're if anything, they're the ones coming out swinging this time.
Emerson's probably most definitely.
Yeah.
But the thing is, they did that last game.
I know, but this time they're like more.
But Emerson's gonna play this game. Emerson's gonna play this game.
I hope all these guys come back.
Emerson's gonna play this game. Rudiger may be back this game.
I hope these guys.
Conte, I'm not gonna lie. Conte's at 8%. Fuck it.
I need all these guys to come back.
Conte, I don't care. Conte at 50%. Fuck it. Go play. I think this game we're probably gonna play more defensive, so maybe that 4-3-3. Even though I think we should just go out there and say we're better than you guys. Let's play 4-2-3-1. But I still have 2-1.
Yeah, 2-1.
You agree? All right. Is there anything else?
Nope.
All right. Hey man, if I pull a Charlemagne on you and go interview somebody you don't like, they'll be mad. All right, bro. My name is Aidina.
I'm Melvin Yagaka.
And we'll see you guys later.